What's up, everybody? Welcome to another installment of APB's APB. Almost said it, fam. I was nearly there.
It ended just yesterday, man.
Times have fast went on. It seems as times went on and it just ended yesterday. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing very well. It is the first episode of the APB, the APAben's Variety Hour. APAben's and APABros Variety Hour. Bro-Ben's Variety Hour. It's just gonna be just both of us talking shit, and we got a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff happened this week. Lots of stuff to talk about, lots of stuff to discuss. How are you guys doing? You guys are doing very well. What have you guys been up to? What have you guys been listening to? What have you guys been reading? What have you guys been watching? What have you guys been playing? Let me know in the chat. We're going to spend the first 1 hour and 26 minutes. See the timer up above on the top left corner. We're going to spend it just to talk about stuff, chat with you guys before we actually get into the hoopla, get actually into the big news and happenings and all that. Anyway, as for me, what have I been doing? I have been, let's see, I got a couple of notes here. I've watched, actually, I'm not playing, I don't know if I'm gonna review this or not. Cobra Kai Season 3 was amazing. It is honestly best TV shows I've ever seen. Great TV show, really good TV. Go watch that. I saw The Lighthouse as well. The Lighthouse was really good. Gangs of New York was really good as well. I've been playing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and it has a main menu music. It is next to Tokyo Xanadu X Plus. The main menu music of that one is fucking dope. It is brilliant. Seriously, great soundtrack on that one. Even though I'm not really that too much into Digimon, or at least as of late. I used to, but not really nowadays. And also tried to go back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It's been a while since I played the game. Might as well go get into it. As for you, fam, what have you been up to?
Nothing really different. It's just the usual, you know, just oh yeah, because school started. I've been doing my classes online, and every day wake up at 8, do classes until 12, and then probably see us go with the boys. And yeah, that's all.
All right,
haven't
cool.
Really anything else.
Anyway, we got our first donation here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
Streamlabs, links down below. Go down, donate to $1.25. New year, new show, new host, same fun. Here's to you. Also, turn 25 today. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the donations coming. Anyway, let's get into the chat here real quick. To go to the top right, actually it looks nice. There's no girl in the top right. It was, that's not a girl. That is a guy. Guess who's back? Anti-shippers sound so much more cringe than the shippers. Well, that is to be expected. It is actually, hold on a second. I forgot to, let me do the, where's the, let me reposition this. This should be right there. Boom. Okay. Right, who got suspended? A lot of people got suspended. Donald Trump got suspended off of Twitter. In case
the one man Donald Trump,
the orange man got suspended off of Twitter. I think it was a permanent ban, which is surprising that it only happened recently, thanks to current events that I'm not really paying attention to. But I think a lot of you Americans do, because everyone's talking about it. It's been filling it on my timeline. I think it's something about people invading the Capitol building. Funny thing is, I forgot who said something. It was Youngya who said this. He was talking about 24, the show, and how he find it unbelievable that the Capitol building has very little security to the point where anyone can break it. He used to find it unbelievable, and now we get back to current year, and then everybody is invading it like it's the easiest
everyone is
freaking
literally
thing.
just on the doorstep of the Capitol building. So.
Anyway. APBs, is this a new name for the meme stream? Well, clearly you haven't been paying attention to the last meme stream, the final episode of the meme stream where we talk about this, and also my last video when I recap the 2020 hooplas where I talk about it. You haven't been paying attention to. Also, I did my video on Tsukihime. Go check it out as well. Thoughts on Japan having Japan-only games and not giving it to other places since they want revenge on America and other Western countries. Sadly, games from Gen 7 before that are Japanese only, no English patch. Nintendo can take all their games from Japan, only translate and sell them. Well, they can, but they don't. Ain't the Girl in the Corner is that new Cyberpunk game everyone's talking about now. Yes, we'll get to that. There's really stupid hoopla concerning about that. Funny thing is, it's thanks to the developer, I actually bought the game and I found out, oh shit, it's a horror game, and I'm not really that much fan of a horror game. In a horror game in a Clock Tower sense. There's this horror game as well called The Coma. I think it was a Korean horror game. Kind of like that. And I'm like, I'm not really that much of a fan of that. The suspense of killing me. Do you think Romeo was a sim for Romeo and Juliet?
I mean, technically he is.
I see Kaya. Should I be concerned? Maybe, maybe not. That really depends. Although for the most part, the Genshin hooplas are reserved to the communities, and thank God that I brought somebody who is actually more familiar with the Genshin stuff.
More familiar.
Genshimps more like. Nah. Genshin more like Genshimps. Well, you can only turn into Genshimp the moment you actually pay for the freaking thing, but
oh
hey.
yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Does anyone have sauce on the left? It's the game called Sense, but we're gonna get to that. The conservatives is just the beginning. Soon the moderate and the classic liberal channels will be next. Then the anime and gaming channels will be taken out due to quote-unquote copyright violations. I think you have heard about there's this hoopla in regards to a new piracy law that's been passed in Japan. And that a lot of manga panels and a lot of anime sorts of screenshots and even fan arts as well got copy strike because Japan passed this new law that says, hey, if these characters are owned by this X company, they just basically went full Nintendo on that one, except a lot worse. It's really stupid. Anyway, put the microphone closer.
Yeah. Put myself closer.
Adjusting my setup. Hang on and set. Wanted to play FE7 and this is happening. FE7? Stream's gonna be more lit than a butthole after too much Taco Bell. Ooh. I am indifferent, semi-hungry, discomfort due to need the heels of surgery. Timing when to control more of the PC. Us. Hi everyone. How much time do you think we got up to get banned from YouTube or Twitter? I've seen actually a couple of my followers got banned. I used to have 8,000 followers. Now I have like 7,900. I think a bunch of my followers got very, very naughty on Twitter and decides to talk shit about stuff, and they eventually got banned. I don't know what's going on. It's just one of those things that's happened, I guess. But anyway, I mainly make comments. Tried videos since 2012. Might be fully fine. It's good to see everyone here. I am ready. Here we go. Let's fucking go. APB Reloaded is nearly there. Oh, hey, first episode. Have you heard about the John Dillerman hoopla? I do not know who that is. Maybe called the ABS stream, since meme stream had the same rhythmic tone.
I like calling it rhythmic tone.
Rhythmic tone. AB stream. Well, we already called it APB, so might as well. APB also means all points bulletin. I kind of like that. For some reason, certain PS1 games will not work properly when I play it on successor consoles. That is kind of interesting. Do you just find it interesting that the Xbox Series S is able to play PlayStation 1 games a lot better than the PlayStation
5? Yeah, that's an oof right there, but still.
Finally, more APA. There's honestly no good reason why the PS4 and the PS5 cannot play PS1 and PS2 games. Well, there are a lot of reasons, but I wouldn't say it's a good one.
Yeah, that's true.
I won 2 art raffles for hentai and my waifu who doesn't have fan art today. I'm happy. The Appa Bro Show. Hi guys, I'm out doing errands with my brother today, mostly returning items, getting my money back. I think, you see, my girlfriend actually has the issue where she bought 2 power supplies for some reason for her PC.
Why?
I don't know. I think it was an accident. So she tried to send it back to UPS to get a refund on that one. I forgot. There used to be I forgot. There was times where I also tried to buy stuff online. I ended up buying 2 of them. And I don't remember.
How does that happen? Like how?
Sometimes you just select the item and
yeah.
like you select the item, you put it on the cart.
It's already on the cart.
Yeah, and then you select it again. You select it on the cart, and then
that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. So there's that double Appa time. Oof. Appabendyt beam stream. About to go eat, but I'll come back soon. Game of Thrones team, please. Nah, you want me to get copy strike? Just putting this up for the record. Anti-shippers are likely referring to people who do not support shipping real-life people together. Yes. It could be, but we're not talking about those. I mean, by that logic, I am anti-shipper myself. Or at least I mean, if you're gonna ship me with somebody else in real life, if you're gonna ship me with my brother now.
That's a different problem we're tackling.
That's a different fucking problem we're talking about. Yeah. I condemned all of those ships, but I won't stop people doing so. God damn. Meme stream is dead. Long live APB. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. How will Appa Bro-chan look? All I can think of is Appa-chan, but with shorter hair and glasses.
Wait, isn't that Appa already? Shorter hair and glasses. Yeah, isn't that just you?
Hello, Appa Bros. I'm currently drawing some Guro for a commission. I read Beast Stars and I love it. Appa, have you heard about what happened to Fate Grand Order's Korean server? I haven't. I haven't been paying attention to Fate Grand Order because I think Fate Grand Order are for plebs.
Oof. Immediately to the plebs.
But for real though, if we could talk about Fate, I'm mostly like more interested in the original, the Fate Stay Night, more so than its
Fate,
extended. I guess you can say it's extended universe. Anyway, I guess it's time to move on from the meme stream to APBs because it's just time moving forward.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, an amazing jazz group. I just finished Cyberpunk. Nomad plus Return to Monk is objectively the best option. I also just pick up both parts of the Dark Knight Returns movie. Cool.
Yeah.
OmniStuff 94, 93 bucks. Muffler video when? As I said in my previous video, in a distant future, maybe. As I'm playing it so far, it was absurd. Let's just say that. But apparently, as the more and more people play it, there's a lot of deep lore and intrigue and everything like that. It has moved on past its, I suppose, edgy routes. Anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming. Get out of the way, freaking hard drive cable. There you go. Anime Season 2, Chapter 1, The Rise of the Brotherhood. Social Blade Chrome Extension rated you as C+. Well, I don't use Social Blade anymore. I don't use Social Blade. Two, I just don't care about stats.
At least it's not C++.
C++. I'm just not really paying attention to my stats lately. It's been going down and down and down and down. And thanks to the purging of everybody's freaking account at this point, I'm not surprised. Been playing Phantasy Star Online 2. I'm having a great time. Replaying Dragon Age Origins this week. Can't think of a game with better characterization. Playing right now for the first time Disgaea. I've been grading Disgaea. I actually mispronounce this Disgaea. This gay game. Freaking gay games. Glad you watched season 3 of Cobra Kai. You haven't seen it, dude.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
See it. It's amazing. It's seriously it's legitimately tear-jerking. One of the shows that actually got me tear-jerking. I'm not like too familiar with the Karate Kid films. I used to watch them back in the films.
I watched the Karate Kid, like the original Karate Kid films. I haven't watched the original film.
They used to air on TV, but
I remember that.
I don't have too much memories, but yeah. Anyway, recently playing a game called One Shot, an RPG maker getting out of the same vibe with Undertale. Yeah, I know about One Shot. Watch Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train. Yeah, they advertised that's airing on the theaters right now. Yeah. So
well, I think one of my friends actually went there, and he was like inviting all of us to go. And the only way for me to reject his invitation is, I haven't watched Demon Slayer, man.
No, to be fair, I actually haven't seen Demon Slayer as well. I read the manga. I read the manga all the way up to where the anime ended. Actually, I've read past the train arc, and I don't know why they have to make an entire movie out of the train arc. But okay, I guess. Cyber Sleuth is a great game and offers pretty good side stories. Yep. This is getting out of hand now. There are two of them. Yeah, this is why I advertised. That, hey, it's gonna get double the trouble. Two guns, twice the fun.
2 guns, twice the fun.
Wrath of Woke White People Have Begun. Have you watched any Emperor Lemon or Shafrilus production? I have not. I think I've watched one video by Emperor Lemon, but I forgot which video that is. I finally got my money from Patreon. That's good. A certain game is coming out on Monday, and I'm planning to make a new Let's Play on my channel. Sorry for the self-promotion. That is perfectly fine.
That's perfectly fine.
Who's the guy in the top right? We'll get to that. Don't worry. Please tell me Anita is not starting shit again. I don't know who that is. Would that make 2 air bisons? Maybe. Yes. Depending. It depends. Twitter is a lefty hugbox hellscape. But that's the funny thing, though. That's the really funny thing about Twitter, right? Is that everybody knows Twitter. Everybody knows Twitter. Even somebody in a farm somewhere, they're maybe even like someone somewhat familiar to Twitter. Or even Facebook, right? And while it is way too mainstream of a platform, if you chose to get out of the platform because there are way too many crazies in it, you know what happens after that? Well, the crazies are gonna still stay in the platform. So no matter what you do, you're gonna have to quit because the platform makes you go crazy.
It's just gonna be the same. It never changes.
Yeah, or you stay.
Or you stay and deal with it. Yeah,
you stay and deal with it. But because when you quit the platform, the crazies are still gonna be there. Yeah. At the end of the day, so. Parler was suspended because of Trump banning from Twitter and Facebook. I am not touching Parler with a 10-foot pole. I am seriously not touching that. I've heard really bad things about it, especially talking about how it's basically just Twitter, but in the different direction, in the opposite direction. They just censor anime stuff or whatever. I don't know. That's what I've been hearing. I've been watching Sukugeki no Soma, an anime. I can't remember the name at the moment. Also started playing Genshin Impact at Enter the Gungeon. Hint, hint, last name starts with a T. Some black guy got banned. Yes, Derek Blackman got banned as well. I've been both Cyber Sleuth games on Switch. Cool. When I was in Puerto Rico for the holidays, I was playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with my cousin. It was fun for me because I win a lot. Cool. Can you play some marching song on piano or the latest intro for Attack on Titan?
The latest intro. I don't even know what's the latest intro.
I don't even know what's the latest intro for Attack on Titan. I'm not even paying attention to Attack on Titan. I watched Attack on Titan. I just did not like it.
I haven't seen like the season 1 even. Like I haven't seen any of Attack on Titan.
I wrote a song for my girlfriend, but I'm not a lyricist. I'm playing the bass as though I'm playing some sort of Simon and Garfunkel song, and my girlfriend isn't all that good in English. I'm gonna set this now about what's happening on Twitter. On one hand, the suspension is kind of justified because of current events. On the other, this will become a double-edged sword with anybody else. Yeah. I do not have any opinions on suspensions on Twitter at all because I just don't care. I just want to exist the platform in peace. But you can't be existing in a platform in peace. So Cyber Sleuth ain't the best game, but I think it had some memorable side quests. Just like I said, for example, the one where the class almost gets Hey! I'm still playing. I'm still playing. Don't spoil shit.
Oops, spoilers.
Oops, spoilers. Who said that again?
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of that. It's Beast Boy.
Oh, it's Beast Boy.
No, not Beast Boy.
No, it's Impulse.
Bart. Yeah, Bart.
It's Impulse.
Impulse with the episode with
Shueisha, DMCA, everyone, even their staff. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. They DMCA not only fan artists of the manga or the anime, whatever mainstream manga and anime that they own, but they also stream their staff as DMCA their staff. It reminds me of that time where during the Last of Us 2 leak, they also DMCA Sony. Anyway, I started playing Sakuna Rise in Ruin.
Ooh.
Cool. Speaking of Tsukihime, best girl and best ship. I'd say Ciel for now. I don't know. I'd say Ciel for now. I don't know. It's between Ciel or Kohaku. It's either of those two. Let's see. It's 2021, boys. Where's my C-Lab 2021 reboot? What do you think would happen if instead of Disney, Nintendo bought Fox?
Ooh, that's
legit surprised you did a Tsukihime video because the remake is announced, and I already played the game halfway through, so I'm like, I'm just gonna finish it. Anyway, I'm glad that the fans seeing it, as I saw in Discord chat's live reaction to it. It was amazing. I'm pretty sure most were crying seeing it. The remake as well. Yeah, I see. I mean, people should know other places that aren't like Twitter exist. Been playing some PS1 and PS2 games and still watching Dirty Pair. What is Appa Bro's favorite PS1 or PS2 games?
Favorite PS2? I think it's Sengoku Bazara 2. That I spent so much time with that game. Even after we don't have the PS2, I played it on the laptop as well.
Cool. Genshin Sims, Lord of the Streams, the two boing boings.
Boing boings.
What the anime channels will be the first? You may not be a car person, but you should take a look at Pagani. They make great hypercars. I do not know what that is. I've been watching a lot of Ultra 7, a fun follow-up, next season of the Ultraman franchise. Ultra 7X or Ultra 7, the OG Ultra 7? Yep. I think it's the OG Ultra 7, because follow-up to the Ultraman franchise, because that's Ultra 7 was the sequel to Ultraman.
Yeah.
Worse than Nintendo, that's pretty bad. Yep. Been playing Devil May Cry for the first time, really liking it so far, except for the camera. The camera kind of sucks sometimes. That's because Devil May Cry...
That's a given, yeah.
That's because Devil May Cry originally was supposed to be a Resident Evil game.
Like the old...
Yeah, the old Resident Evil games. But the team had a disagreement, and they're like, no, I'm going to make a hack and slash. No, I'm going to make a zombie
I'm going to make it edgier.
Yeah, so... I can't believe there's such a regulation was actually approved. King of Fighters 15 was revealed, and thankfully Mai still looks like Mai.
Still looks like Mai.
It's mostly ShueIntention striking a Dragon Ball and One Punch Man.
One Piece.
One Piece fan. What'd you say? One Punch Man. You know what caused the disaster at the Capitol? That's right, Gamergate. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Is this a meme stream? It kind of is.
Technically is.
It's the spiritual successor.
It's the Dark Souls to the Demon Souls of the meme stream.
That is a very good way of putting it. I didn't get banned even though I once used the N-word. Ooh. I got banned on Twitter for telling off trash people on Twitter. Well, exactly. 2021 or 2020 HD remastered. So far, it is 2020 HD
remastered. Recently, Bali, the place we stay here, it went to lockdown again, starting from tomorrow. For 2 weeks, we're just gonna be forced to stay in home. Because it was a bit freer yesterday. It was like a bit more open. You can actually go out, but now it's legit lockdown, and I hate I was about to buy the headsets online, and now that we're in lockdown, I can't. It's like I'm about to buy it, man. Come on.
Oh man. I accept needing to learn Japanese, be given translation option of older games that Nintendo made. Good thing there's a site which has Japanese and English patch games slowly being added. Cool. What's the APB name change for? Did you decide to scrap the MeepC moniker? See my last video.
No,
I explained it there. Anyway.
End of the year video.
End of the year video. And I'm back. Been playing that game again after its final secret got discovered 3 years, 10 months after its initial launch. Nier Automata is such an amazing game. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the amazing thing about not visual novel. The Nier Automata is the fact that the game is still relevant even to this day. Like, there are still people cosplaying. There are still people making fan arts of the game. Even though the game was released in 2017, it still has a very major cultural impact.
I just realized that.
It's been 3 years since the game, exactly.
It's almost 4 years now.
Yep. Aside from Tsukihime, what's the last visual novel you played? Aside from Tsukihime, I'd say it was Magikoi. Magikoi was very good. I enjoyed Magikoi, but they actually recently released it on Jazz. Apparently, they're gonna have a Steam version, and the Steam version is uncensored. Apparently, we don't know for sure, but we know about Steam. We do know about Steam and censoring visual novels.
Censoring animes.
Naughty, they just voiced their disagreements with the US elections and Twitter just killed their pages. Double the power supply is double the power. John Dillerman is a Danish claymation kids show, but about a guy with an incredibly long prehensile dick. What? Apparently, if you want to make a kids show nowadays, you need to have a guy with a massive dong. Apparently, I don't even know what the kids are doing. I don't
even know who this demographic is for.
In terms of gaming, I'm beating the Resident Evil 3 remake after receiving it as a gift. Cool.
Ooh.
Parappa the Rapper Appa. I ship Appa with Fem Appa. Is that okay? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know if Fem Appa is okay with that, but I don't know if Fem Appa even exists. Alabama time. For me, the Capitol building riot is proof that both sides are in the same coin. Just because the previous American riot is bigger doesn't mean the current one isn't better.
Yeah.
What would be like if Japan had the same copyright laws as the US? It already kind of did.
Yeah.
But much worse nowadays. Hot take, Appa Bro is more handsome than his brother. Well, yes.
Hot take.
That's not hot take. That is a accepted, well accepted statement around here. There's this. What's that meme, right? Me, yeah. And then there's the next side, the cooler me, or something along those lines.
The cooler.
Fujoshi side said noise. Oof. Freaking auto scroll, goddammit.
Oh, just got like
freaking always. Auto scroll's always right thing to me. You don't have a lot of problems with that. Anyway, greetings fellow degenerates, salt miners, and sauce decryptors. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing very well.
I really like sauce decryptors.
What do you guys think on people editing not safe for work art? Depends.
Wait, editing it and then making it not SFW?
I don't understand how what you mean is edit. Anyway. Can someone explain to someone unfamiliar with APB lore? What's APB mean? Exactly. Just again, see my video, some 2020 recap. APB is just APB. Appa Bros. It can be APB. It can be Appa Bros. It can be Appa Ben. Appa's Ben.
Is it a band?
I don't know.
I mean, we got instruments here.
Anyway, I have heard Fate was originally planned as an Otome game, and man, Proto Gilgamesh is hot no homo. Prototype Saber is really good. Anyway, the only Fate cared I bought is Fate Stay Night and Fate Extra. Just bought Nier Automata as well, not playing that. Streets of Rage 4, get it. 2001 Spy Hunter game.
Spy Hunter.
Ooh. Someone tells me that the first half of 2021 is good at 2020 New Game Plus. Probably just feeling.
Yeah, it's a remake.
Yeah, I'm curious about your thoughts because I'm a big fanboy of the Move visual novels. That is, yeah, I'm probably gonna do a video on that in the distant future. Probably gonna need to finish that. I did have some recordings in a couple of hours when I played the game. So, did you got my email about the article that says "Tick Die Save Lives"? I did. That was an old article, wasn't it? Yeah, I did. John Dilleran, if I spell correctly, is a Daddy's Kid show about a guy with 20-foot long wee wee.
Wee wee.
The ride never ends. Soul Calibur is better than Social Blade. It's nothing to do with each other.
It's not the same thing, but...
What are the Appa Bros' favorite Ace Attorney game minus Apollo Justice? Apollo Justice actually my least.
Ooh.
Apollo Justice is actually my least favorite. I just didn't... The moment Apollo Justice play, I just did not like any of the games after that. Especially the radical shift between 2D to 3D. But if I have to pick my favorite, I cannot pick specifically on the trilogy. But I have to pick Justice for All simply because there's fun karma in it.
Just because there's a waifu in it.
Just because my wife was in it. But anyway, video title feels like you're copying from Raging Gold Eagle. Yes. Yes, if you got a problem with that, complain. Anyway, that's gay. Greetings, gay. That's gay.
That's
2020, 2021 plus equals 2020 new game plus. Hey, Appa Bros, I have to confess I have committed the greatest sin of all. I started playing Genshin Impact. Well, my brother's playing Genshin Impact.
I've been playing Genshin Impact this whole time.
And to be honest, it's just an okay game.
Yeah.
Mainly played
I
for the
agree.
waifus and the combat is sluggish.
The combat is sluggish, but I really love racking up damage. Like I really love trying to get the maximum amount of damage if I can.
Yep. Pain does not exist in this dojo. What reaction would I get if I call Lucitia Jenny Wakeman and vice versa? What? Because they have the same voice actors, huh? That's as bad as saying Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden.
Have you played any of the Dragon Quest games? I've played 11. That's it. And I'm not really... It's pretty basic to the point where I'm not really enjoying it as much as a lot of people. If so, I would highly recommend. If not, I would highly recommend them. I've played them. I've tried them. Didn't like it. I've rewatched my favorite anime this week. The movie is K, and it's also a K project. Sometimes I think I'm the only person on earth who didn't watch Cobra Kai.
Ooh,
see it. It's great.
Yeah.
It is amazing. Seriously. Got myself a nice Medusa Lancer figure and finally got the Dream Team my figure collection, Megumin, Bagua, and Echo Placeba. Well, to be fair, Toei's making a 2-part movie out of the Dream arc for Silver and Crystal. Who is she again? That is true. I think they made the Infinity Train arc into a movie so that they can stuff the rest of the series to a final season. I guess. Anita equals Anita Sarkeesian. I still do not know who that is. Do you think they're all the hoopla of the fandoms and more guardians and the gatekeeping should... Do you think with all the hoopla of fandoms and more guardians that gatekeeping should be done more? The problem is, even if I say that gatekeeping should be done more, which I do agree to some extent, people do not know how to do it.
Yeah.
Right? People just do not know how to do it. It really
It's
depends.
still gonna happen.
Yeah, it's still gonna happen. It really depends on the creators. Like the proper way of gatekeeping the creators is the sense hoopla. We're gonna get to that. That is how you gatekeep people. That is every bit of way. And how if you want to gatekeep people, that is exactly and precisely the way you do it. But there are many other examples in which people say we should gatekeep others, you should gatekeep media and everything like that. They just don't really grasp in how you can actually do it while actually trying to make a significant change and everything like that. But we'll get to that. Anyway, man, they will scold me if I change platform. Social media is a poison and none of them deserve to exist. I watched the Kimetsu no Yaiba movie, not gonna lie, it wasn't very good. The third act is kind of whack and the ending is rather anticlimax. Yeah, because it's not it's not designed to be, that arc is not designed to be a movie. I read that arc, it's fine, but should it be made a movie on it? UFO table, really? Anyway. Excuse me. God damn. Parler's right-wing Twitter, but the thing is, it was yeeted the same day Twitter and Facebook banned Trump. What you say about Twitter also applies to Facebook. Dropping out just leaves the inmates in charge of the asylum with no one to give pushback. But the thing about Facebook, thankfully, at least from what I've been seeing, is that it's mostly populated by boomers.
Yeah, Facebook is more booming.
It's mostly just boomers on Facebook nowadays.
Yeah, it's boomers.
Anyway, me watching Kimetsu no Yaiba movies like that movie gave me middle finger when it was over.
Ooh.
We should make everyone with any sanity get out of Twitter and leave the site to be a festering kindergarten for crazies like Tumblr was. That's the thing, right? The problem is, it's not just the crazies that are on Twitter. It's also the normal people are on Twitter. The normal people who literally do not have any idea about politics. They thought, hey, Twitter is a very popular platform. Every Japanese artist, a lot of Japanese artists, the one I'm going to talk about in this particular stream, right? They went onto Twitter thinking that it's a very popular platform to share whatever sorts of works that you're into. And then they got confronted by these crazies. If you leave, there will be no one else for this Japanese developer or this Japanese artist to listen to. If you leave, this Japanese artist is going to be convinced, oh, it turns out this person is actually saying, this crazy over here is saying what's the most right thing to do. So again, if you leave, you have to reap the consequences of that. That is the consequence of you for leave. But then again, if you actually leave for the sake of maintaining your sanity, I get it. But still, someone has to stay and tell these people that these are the ones that you should not listen to. Someone has to do that.
And if you try to tell the people like these Japanese artists to go into a different platform, there are probably crazies in that other platform as well.
Yes.
Except if it's a gatekeep, if it's like a contained private kind of platform, then we can talk.
Anyway, did you hear that Trump will now create an own social media website? This is exactly what everyone feared. People will create their own bubbles. Discussion culture is dead.
I think that's fine. No, it's fine.
No, the issue isn't that he's making a new social media.
Yeah, the issue is that the people who is gonna be in that social media site are always gonna be the same type of people, right?
I think Yahtzee said it best when he made that hater review, in that essentially the political fight, I'm just paraphrasing it, political fights are like two people playing basketball on each sides. in a separate side, playing basketball, playing ring toss on each side, tossing the basketball and putting on the ring, and then occasionally they just fling shit at another side. That's pretty much it. That's how it is. There's no discussion. You cannot discuss with these crazies. All you can do is just you need to take action against this. But the problem is, people always, it's very easy to succumb into fear, and not a lot of developers and artists and a lot of people, just foreigners in general, especially who are not familiar with American stuff, they are capable of handling that sort of stuff. And again, that's why at least someone has to stay on Twitter, because if everybody leaves, Twitter will be completely insane and everyone will get corrupted by the insane. Anyway, Twitter has been and always been a joke. Best thing you can do is either stick with it and try not to be as crazy as many users, or just have fun with it. Are you playing Cyber Sleuth or Hacker's Memory first? I'm playing Cyber Sleuth first. I'm planning to watch Mob Psycho 100 after the APB. Should I watch the anime in sub or dub? Sub.
I haven't heard the dub.
I haven't heard the dub, but I don't know why you should go to dub on that one. It's an anime. The anime takes place in Japan, so obviously gonna have to go with the sub.
Yeah.
Like the animes that I would watch in dub are the animes that actually take place somewhere outside of Japan, like Cowboy Bebop or Ergo Proxy. Brian Spotty to $1. My Indonesian friend, she's drawing artist and she got canceled and harassed for not knowing what happened in America. Something about Black Lives Matter. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's why you need somebody on Twitter. It could be you, it could be anybody else on Twitter, to stay on that platform, so that the platform, at least, even if it's very small, at least still have people that are sane in there that can tell the people who are being harassed by the crazies, hey, do not follow these crazies, and that there are still people out there who are supporting you, etc. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Because the truth of the matter is, there are many crazies on Twitter, but there are also very, very based people on Twitter. Absolutely based. Anyway, I was playing Stardew Valley. They won't let you have peace. They're trying to make sure we live in a never-ending present, but they're always right. Nowadays, I just use my account to talk about my hobbies and rant whenever there's legit dumb thing. That's also how I do with my account. I just talk about...
I don't even tweet stuff. I use Twitter mostly to enjoy the entertainment, and that's all.
Yep. So you did a Tsukihime review. Do you intend on doing a Kara no Kyokai review? Kara no Kyokai has only one definitive version, and that's the light novel. The rest is questionable quality. And if you want to review Kara no Kyokai, I will be reviewing the light novel instead of the anime, which wasn't great, as a lot of people apparently. But anyway, Pagani is an Italian car manufacturer. The last NVIDIA driver bricked my PC. What do I do? You can use DDU for that. Boot to safe mode, install DDU. Latest, My Hero Academia killed off several pro heroes and gave me the idea of a crossover with Archie Sonic, where Robotnik visits the My Hero Academia franchise or set arc roboticized several dead pro heroes. Do you know about Denmark's new children TV show? I think somebody talked about that in the chat. Do meme stream memes die or just move on to APB? Are there memes even in the meme stream? I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even consider. I think it's even considered as memes.
Hackers definitely has the better and more memorable characters. I don't know. I haven't played that one, so we'll see. Since you played Tsukihime, what do you think of Arsuade? She's great. She's great. She's fine. Not much to say. Aura really likes One Piece fan art though. 2020 new game plus a playthrough 720p. Assassin's Creed New Horizon when?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, journalists just want Gamergate to come back. Do they really want that again? I don't even know. Do you like Danganronpa? I do not like Danganronpa. I think it's just a more pretentious Ace Attorney. Anyway, Fate Goes Korean server essentially imploded, say the very least. Sorry for late. Here we also returning to the lockdown.
Well.
E donated $1.70. E donated $1.79. Sometimes our roleplay is crazy on Twitter just to see people actually agree with the insanity I spout.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh,
like,
man.
If you're just doing it for fun, that's smart.
Do it to infiltrate the ranks. Just pretend to be one of them. Kind of like I forgot what's the parody account. Anyway, go to donate to $1 to quote Linus Torvalds, Nvidia fuck you. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Thanks for your Tsukihime review. I read the manga version of Melty Blood spin-off fighting game. Cool. Anyway, oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Streamlabs, keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
I'm not sure if this is an unpopular opinion, but Apollo Justice is the best game out of the main series. No. You haven't played it, fam. You need to play it.
Yeah,
Seriously, you
I
can.
know.
You can tell if you play Apollo Justice. You play the trilogy. You know how I feel. Anyway, I just hope this isn't a mighty number 9 of the meme stream.
Ooh.
2020 got a remaster only a year after it was made. Was this an early 8th gen game?
8th gen game.
Appa, happy new year, you funny Asian. Wish you and your family all good. Thank you. Auto scroll. Come on.
Oof.
Freaking auto scroll. And then I got another copy of Fionn and Fate Go. Anyway, Nani, will you be playing Subverse when it gets released? Probably not. Just not really that interested. Excuse me. Oh, what's up with my throat?
Yeah, you're gonna need some water, man.
I gotta need some water. You got some water.
Yeah,
Whatever. No,
I got
just
some
give
water.
it. I still wish the artist never left Twitter. I love the art they're making. What would you want from a hypothetical Devil May Cry cartoon series aimed at kids?
Ooh.
I thought they already are.
I would agree with the Devil May Cry cartoon, but not aimed at kids.
No thanks. I want to be in a reverse NTR even in fiction. The capital, man, this party sucks. Where's Andrew Jackson when you need them? That is a base stick. In my eyes, both political parties are evil. Appa, which name do you prefer for your brother? Appa Bro or Bro Ben?
I prefer Bro Ben.
There you go.
Cause
Straight out of the horse's mouth.
Cause I don't have Appa in my name.
Thoughts on the Twitter purge? Again, I just do not. It really depends. It really depends on who got purged. Donald Trump, I just do not care. I just do not care if he's. I do not have an opinion on and whether or not he's justified on being purged or not justified in being purged. I just don't give a shit. Anyway, hence I always said I don't take any sides. Appa bends over. Been watching Initial D, and man, words cannot express how cool the anime and the soundtrack are. Absolute favorite.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Soundtrack, man.
Hey, you said wee. Don't play Danganronpa. I did play Danganronpa, unfortunately. It's not very good. I just don't enjoy it. Justice for All makes me think of Metallica album. Do you know Paneko? Since she's Indonesian artist and got canceled for not knowing what the fuck happened in America. I do not know about her, but that is a shame. More like 2021 Definitive Edition. Basically, any site Yaoi Bows Love have reverse side NTR. Have you played any of the Ori games? See my video. I literally made a video talking about the Ori games. Go see that. Have you met 6760? I have not, actually. I have to talk, but I haven't. Creators need to say no to Puritans. Finally got my PC back and it's working. Shueisha donated to my box during menacingly.
Oh, that's funny. Staring menacingly.
Well, I think this stream is gonna up its level to punish stream the moment the DMCA comes in. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Oh man. Do you think there's a way out of this woke insanity? No.
No,
I don't think there is no way. Like I think I refer back to my Bruce Lee quote that I said in my last video. Like, do not pray for an easier world, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Because this world is difficult. Is really, really difficult. It's very hard. These are very trying times, man. You gotta need to pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. It's trying. Anyway. Banned for being a Shota. I have been banned for being a Shota, actually. Twitter apparently are banning VTubers for not being political. We'll get to that.
What?
We'll get to that. Decentralized social media. Anita, as in the lady that owns a stack of games she seems to have never played. I do not know who that is. Warning, extreme retarded question incoming. Abba Bros, what's your opinion on grilled lettuce?
I don't like lettuce. I don't like lettuce at all. Like, lettuce in general, I don't care if they're grilled. I don't like them. But if there are some lettuce accidentally left on my burger, I take it.
No. The question is...
What?
It's grilled.
Yeah.
Why do you grill lettuce?
You can. Why not?
Why would you grill lettuce?
Oh, I just got out of scroll.
Exactly. Brim Kadas donated $59.86. Jesus
Immediately
Christ.
filling the bar.
I'll probably broke again soon, but for now, goddamn, dude.
Goddamn.
Dude, don't make yourself broke for our sake, but goddamn.
Man.
We made the $69. We actually made it to $69. Absolutely freaking nice. I'm putting the victory theme. God bless.
That's sad.
That is a blessed donation.
I'm doing
Thank you so much for the donation.
Thank you so much for the
Keep it coming, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we can actually make it to 420 like last time when it debut. I don't know.
Make it to 420.
Oh,
420.69.
420.69. God damn. It's a booming platform.
Hey, that one.
Only old people use Facebook. Facebook, more like boomer book.
Boomer book, yeah.
Oh, Twitter banned everyone on any side, even not safe for work art. Oof again. Yep. I guess they're not on American and Western Twitter. I don't know why anyone gets offended by a game that's already rated M, which is 17+. It's like getting offended by a movie rated R, or music with an explicit lyrics label on it. I've asked the same question to all the minors who complain about how not safe for work stuff makes them uncomfortable. They're not supposed for you. Yeah, but we talked about that last week. Anyway, I seriously hope Twitter dies out at some point, such a toxic and biased site. Yep. Time for the serious questions. No escaping it. Who is the Mario and who is the Luigi between you two? I'd say I am the Mario.
Wait, what do you mean by Mario and Luigi?
who is taking the role as the Mario and who is the Luigi?
Yeah, I think I'm the Luigi. I'm just the
Can you
side.
grab the hat?
Oh fuck! What is it? No, it's not here.
Where?
It's not. I don't think it's there.
It's there.
Really?
It's there.
Really?
It's there.
Sure? Are you sure?
It's deep down. I was scouring through the entire thing. It was way deep down there. I swear to God.
It. Oh no, that's not it.
Ah, God damn it! Come on, find it.
I don't think it's here.
It was there. I swear to God, it was there.
Oh, yep, there you are.
There you go.
Got it. There.
Actually, no. I'm taking a different route. No, you take whatever role. I am taking this.
I'm taking.
Sue us.
I'm taking this.
Come on, Nintendo,
taking this.
sue us.
Let's go, Nintendo.
Let's go.
Let's fight.
Let's go, Nintendo. Sue that shit.
You can't see
You can't
the
even
L.
see the logo. It's too bright.
It's too bright.
Sue that.
It's too bright.
Oh man. Actually, no. It's too freaking bright, dude.
Can I tone down that light?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Let me tone it down.
Where was I? To my Fate Go friends, is there a banner in particular saving for I will arrive in summer for with shit tons of excuses because waifus rule Artoria first in Ryan? There are probably other social media and websites to pop up and go and expand.
Yeah.
Are there new intro for the stream? It would be awkward if I've used his old intro for this rebanded stream. There are some modifications. Some.
It's not entirely brand new.
Not entirely brand new, but again, it's mostly a rebranding, so what do you expect? It's not entirely new show. I have a Facebook account, but I don't use it that much. Same. Unfortunately, that's Twitter. Oh, by the way, can you just where's my
What happened?
let me just do this quick, okay? Okay, Google.
Oh, you literally just triggered everyone's Google Home.
Set the AC to 27 degrees.
Wait, I think there's something wrong with the remote.
Wait, what?
I think there's something wrong with the remote.
Did I just unplug the remote? No, remote's fine.
What?
Okay, Google. Set the AC to 24 degrees. God damn it. Can't do it. Okay, Google. Set the AC to 24
Just
degrees.
triggered everyone's Google Home, diba?
There you go. Alright, where is I? Objection, Discord already created those bubbles.
Oof, yeah.
I have a Facebook account, but I use it up. Unfortunately, that's Twitter and Facebook's fault. It's the next logical extreme. That's why Pixiv exists. It's a platform for all artists to draw whatever they want, but it sucks too because they won't found as easy and won't be on Twitter. Yep.
Yeah.
Instead of actually helping Native Americans, they do this lazy slacktivism. We'll get to that. Can confirm, Discord and Reddit already have those bubbles. Yep. Discord also banned the Donald server. Well, I thought they already did it a while ago. Cyber Sluts is a game? I thought it was just a virus. Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth. Though Cyber Sluts sounds like a pretty freaking cool game. Boom, boom, boom. Twitter is just way too American focused. It needs to be more varied, even with all the international people. It's a problem. The
people on Twitter are mostly American.
The people on Twitter are mostly Americans.
Yeah.
And there's also another problem. The people who are not Americans don't join Twitter.
Yeah.
That is a big problem. Right? Centrists rise up. Twitter is trying to create these awful echo chambers by throwing these people off of their platforms. Censorship only makes more fringe ideals more extreme.
Yeah.
Yep. Nintendo recently bought Next Level Games. I mean, Persona 4 anime dub is quite good. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
It is pretty good. It is pretty good. But
really good,
it's mostly because Persona, I've already... in terms of Persona, I've already got used to with the dub anyway. So, I deleted Twitter yesterday, not looking back. Way too much politics. Can't blame you. Can't blame you. Anyway.
Great idea.
Unpopular opinion. Hero High are just white version of Appaben. Oh, that's the funny thing about that is that my girlfriend, if that's how you say it, my girlfriend has never met me, but she has met Hero High. So I resent artists that prefer to post on Twitter over Pixel on DeviantArt. The site is terrible as a gallery. That is true. That is absolutely true. It is terrible as a gallery.
Oh, Twitter?
Yes, Twitter.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Can't blame them. DeviantArt is screwing over not safe for work artists constantly. Again, NVIDIA, you had one job. I'm glad I've never created Twitter on Facebook. Finished The Boys Season 1, started Season 2. I joke with my brother about how The Boys can be a potential origin story for My Hero Academia. The Boys is not good. The Boys got worse and worse as it goes on. It's just, I think we talked about this already, but it was off stream. But it was bad. Do you have memes in the APB stream as well? No.
Well, considering how the meme stream doesn't really have memes.
No, that's why that's one of the reasons why I decided to rebrand the entire thing. Apparently, Gamergate has everything to do with the Capitol riots. I'm not kidding. We'll get to that. To show how much American gaming culture has changed, there used to be a magazine called Girls of Gaming, which is all about sexy video game women. Playboy even had official nude video game women. Yeah.
What?
Best waifu in Ace Attorney series. Seriously, if you ask me for best waifu, you're gonna immediately say I'm trash because I have a soft spot for Francisca for Karma. I just find her whipping everybody off adorable. She does not intimidate me at all. She's like, oh, this person has issues. This person has freaking issues. I want to find a way to resolve that in some way. But anyway, Broben and Appaben should be what? What do you think of a Devil May Cry prequel where you play as Sparta against Munda's army? Cool. Abba Bro, does any of your classmates watch your brother's channel?
Yeah. I think I mentioned this last time. In the last stream, some saw just like a small portion of my friends see this channel, but
okay.
But
have
not
you
regularly.
seen this stream though?
Actually, one of my friends who remember that hoopla on the person trashing on, it's actually the scrub thread.
Yes.
Trashing on the fighting games.
Yeah.
Essentially one of my friends who is essentially my fighting game rival. I just always play fighting game with him, and then I asked him, "Did you watch the stream?" Yeah. Then did you see that person crying on fighting games? Yeah. And he was like, "That person's dumb, bro."
Anyway. I quite enjoy Apollo Justice. Definitely the worst game is the 5th game. My second least favorite Ace Attorney is the second. The second, really?
Second.
I rate 3 as the most favorite with my 6 and 1 time for the second place. Second place, Apollo Justice is third. Alright. Angel Troy,
Angel Troy.
Since Appa's brother prefers to be called Broben, when I want to be remastered my drawing of the Appaben and Appa Pro Isilem Saga,
Isilem
I'll change
Saga.
the title to Appaben and Broben Isilem Saga, along with other changes,
yeah.
but that's in the far future. Anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Ladies and gentlemen, keep them coming down below.
Right on cue.
Robotnik, there to $1. Fact, Jotaro Kuja and Charlie Brown had the same catchphrase. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Justice for all. Is that a new stand? Danganronpa is weird. I enjoy the trials and investigations, but I couldn't stand most of the characters, except maybe Kirigiri. I just think it's a more obnoxious Ace Attorney. I don't mind the characters. I mean, the characters are archetypes. They're supposed to be like that. I don't mind them, but it's just the gameplay. It's the way they're doing the mission. Like you can't just select a menu to object somebody. You have to visualize it. You have to shoot the menu. You have to shoot the menu so that you want to object somebody. Like, that's fucking obnoxious. Just let me select it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, while you might not be to the information, but the chat might want to know, Kiryu Koko's next meme review stream has Tokino Sora as guest. Alright. Okay. I might use my Twitter to post my future drawings and say some random innocent and that's it. Yeah, uh-oh, Appa, run! Shisha's looking for you. You can never unwoke the woke. There's no way out of woke without a purge. Within an infinity gauntlet. Always has been and always will be. Why would you grill lettuce? Don't fucking know. Americans think everyone should care what happens in your country all the time. Please shut up. Sincerely, the British. Oh. Anyway, isn't it interesting that all SGWs are coincidentally Jewish? Hey, dude. Anyway, well, the guys in Raging Gold Eagles place chill out soon. I don't know. I mean, Raging Golden Eagle, he attracts a certain type of audience with his videos, and those are the kinds of audiences, well, depending in how you think about it, you kind of want to either avoid or just not stay close to. I don't know. Anyway, Speedrun 69. Gordon Ramsay was served a grid salad once. It was just some lettuce off the grill. That's exactly. Exactly. I don't know why I would grill carrots, because the grill releases the sweetness of the carrots. Like, why would you grill lettuce? I don't. Appa, are you starting to think people are going to kill each other at the rate we're going? I don't think people are gonna kill each other.
We're not gonna kill each other.
We're not gonna kill each other. We're just gonna
we're just gonna
drop them off of cliffs. We're just gonna drop them off of cliffs. We're gonna burn them in the lava.
They'll come back.
We're gonna chainsaw them in half. I don't know, just something much worse than killing. Nah, they're not gonna do it. Hyrule Warriors or Dynasty Warriors?
Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors, mostly because I'm not too familiar with the Hyrule lore. I'm not too familiar with Zelda in general, so. Mario is the older brother. It's me, Appa Bro. Luigi's the more handsome one. So yeah, Appa is Mario. I'm also fatter, so.
Nah, I'm fatter. The only reason why I don't look fat is because I think Because I'm tall. I'm legit.
Okay. Appa, aren't you taller than your bro? I am taller than my bro.
But like,
But I am fatter. I don't know. I suppose you can. I don't know. I suppose I am the Mario in the Super Show. Do you know that Super Show? The live action?
Super Show, yeah.
The live, just like the Mario Bros, is the Appa Bros. And no one remembers Bro Ben's actual username. You don't want to be Mario Appa. You can't be anyway since you are anti-sim.
Bro.
Appa Mario and Appa Bro Luigi, tipping stars DX. Normies, I base my opinion about game in terms of character writing a story. Base and Chad Appa. If the game has the best waifu, it's the best game. Did I actually say that? But
Yeah,
anyway.
you said that.
I'm still use Facebook just because most of my artist friends isn't there. I don't know why, but a lot of Indonesian artists use that social media for some reason. They always do that. It's too bright. Wapa Ben. At this point, Twitter should become a containment site. We don't want another situation like Tumblr. I think Twitter is already an SCP. Comment them, Nintendo. Warapa, I'm gonna shekel. Looks like Bro Ben took the L.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
I'm playing this.
What?
You could have hooked that drum up, man. Good thing I didn't wear headphones. Ooh. Can't see the L. Exactly.
Yeah.
Can't see the L. That's the thing. That's the thing about my brother. You
Yeah.
show the L, you can't see it.
You can't see the L. I never took the L. Not at one.
By the way of analogy, this is more like a meme stream Zio than a whole new series, if that makes sense. Comfort temperature for me is 17 degrees. Shout out to Krekov. How come Shueisha is striking people? Because they own a bunch of anime and manga stuff, and they decided to use the policy, the dumb
power.
Nintendo
Use the
policy.
power.
That they're just gonna copy strike everything. Cyber Slut sounds like a new talker group. Twitter also has lots of Aussies and British.
British?
Here's to my brother, Bro Ben, and I'll tell you a whole hip pile of information. Hello, Appa. VTubers are the only thing that kept me on Twitter. Because perhaps Jack Dorsey is a closet xenophobe in disguise as a woke person. Also, this is too fucking cold.
It's too cold. Really?
Yeah.
I thought you changed it to like 34.
Okay, Google.
Don't trigger people's Google Homes.
Set AC to 26 degrees. Oh! Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just keep it on that. One of the best things about Apollo Justice that everyone agrees is that the sprites were amazing. Yes!
Oh.
I can agree on that. The sprites are amazing. The art style is amazing. The 2D ones, at least. Anyway, I only use Twitter for lewds now, but not that much. Me and the boys are better than the boys. Hey! do you remember that? Do you remember the ad, fam?
Yeah?
What's up? Are you seriously watching porn by yourself?
Nah,
I'm with my bro! Anyway. The outrage mobs are like, won't somebody please stick to the children? Deviant art has too much furry art and I hate that. Definitely prefer Pixie. What reaction would you have if you were started dating sim where you play as Scott the Waz and the choices were the Golden Deer Girls and Bernadetta?
What?
The boys are alright. The boys are not good. Isn't it funny how the most messages in chat are about Twitter? It's like, no matter where you are, Twitter will always follow you like Twitch. Yes, because a lot of the hooplas are on Twitter. A lot of the really stupid canceling stuff are on Twitter. It's stupid. Anyway. Wait, what? Appa is a masochist. Appa likes Spain confirmed. like she can whip me all she wants. I just won't feel intimidated by her. Like she tries so hard to look intimidating. It just ended up being cute. It's true he was taller than I expected. He was pretty friendly and cool. Was really great meeting him at the Anime Expo. Cool. Appa likes strong women and girls with issues. You're just saying that because you're not the one getting the whip. I don't know if she... maybe not. So Appa likes it rough. Interesting. If things don't get fixed, we're doomed. I don't know how to fix it. At this moment, we're just gonna need to endure it.
Yeah.
I agree, Appa Francisca von Karma is the best waifu in the series. The way I like girls that have big boobs but also barefoot. What do you think of Tottenham having to travel to Tarkam level team in FA Cup? By the way, any plans of you fighting your sister in the stream? I have no idea what's going on in FA.
What happened in FA? We stopped following the Premier and the
soccer in
FA and yeah, football and soccer in general.
Boys comics is better. Good grief. Yada yada equals good grief. Look it up. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know Young Ripa 59, Voss, Destiny, Pokemon, and the famous hentai artist now Justar and Krekov? I do not know who those are. I know Voss, I know Destiny, I know Pokemon, obviously. I don't know who Young Ripa 59 is. Have you watched Wonder Woman 84? See my video. I already did that. From Phoenix, right? Best waifu is Pearl. Best waifu is Pearl. Never. Best waifu is Pearl. Best why? Police! Police! Yo, bro, Ben, have you read the Genshin Impact webcomic?
No, I have not. I've
Really?
seen the dojins, which is cool.
Only good thing I can read about the characters.
Why did you suddenly pause?
What did you say?
I read the dojins and it's cool. No, seriously.
Didn't you read the warning on the website, fam?
What happened?
Did you read the warning?
No.
Do you know what the warning says? It says that 18 plus people only, diba?
Nah, that's fine. I don't care about 18 plus shit. Just read the good stuff.
Anyway. Oh shit, British makes you think, oy vey. Spicy take. I prefer Danganronpa 2 cast compared to the first one. Well, I haven't played Danganronpa 2, so I don't know. Who is that Stormcloak? I lost it. I prefer people stop talking about America. Unfortunately, America wants you to talk about America.
Yeah.
I only use Discord chat to chat with people. Well, did stream time change? Man, you haven't been paying attention, haven't you? Oh, that's racist towards British people. Exactly. I'm American. I agree that America needs to shut the hell up. Let's go. Quackers. You think there'll be a true alternative for Twitter? I think I already did. I think there is there are lots of alternative for Twitter. Yeah, but we don't go there. Dynasty worries. Is Dynasty?
Dynasty.
Yes, man, we'll throw so many General Olivers off the cliffs. Raging Eagle channel is a great view. You should check it out. Channel is a great view. A great view in as in what great view? As in there are chicks in there. There's a great view, or a view as in it's great to view the channel or the videos. Is Raging Eagle a base Chad? Depends. It depends. Hey Appa, what games have you been playing recently? I have talked about this in the intro. I have been playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I really enjoyed it. I've been wanting to collect the Digimons for a while. And I'm actually somewhat getting into Digimon a lot more so than Pokemon. Maybe because of my childhood. And also I've been playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic again.
Star Wars Kotor.
Star Wars Kotor. Kotor basically means... Kotor means dirty in
Kotor literally
Indonesia.
means dirty in Indonesia.
So I kind of find it weird that using the ability. Kotor means dirty. But Kotor is far from dirty. It's a great game. Great game. Love great game. It's a great game. Do you still play GTA 5? No, I have not played GTA. I've beaten it several times, but I have not played
Long ass
GTA.
time ago though.
Yeah. Twitter is a downwards roller coaster at this point, no breaking either. Twitter is the cyberspace space equivalent of a biohazard. I have a feeling that the view count is locked. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh that.
Yo, it's stuck.
In Appa Bros Variety Hour, we have fun. Yep. Twitter, you're facing me. I'm facing a fucking moron. Get out of the car. Which games have the best waifus? That is a very difficult question. There are so many games. Did you set it to 27 earlier? 27 what?
The AC.
Oh, yeah. Would you play an Ace Attorney racing game?
Why?
No. Not gonna lie, after Mutahar Samadori Gamer makes video on GTA 5 online community and the hack, I have mixed feelings to play it in the future. They don't play GTA 5 in general.
Yeah.
SCP-6028 Object Class Keter Special Containment Procedures. Users that are highly insane must be contained in a social website. I already transitioned for anime loots on Pixiv. The only reason I use Twitter is for VTubers, and even then I use TweetDeck so I can avoid 90% of stupidity. Ooh. I gotta say, there have been many times people have made fun of Brits, and I thought, that's not funny, we won't do that. But the British meme is like, yeah, we totally do that, 100%. Kaya Perico Heist Update kind of saved the game, but it's too meta for solo players, in my opinion. The boys may not be good, but the Appa boys are great. Hey.
Appa boys.
Twitter crowd, will somebody please think of the minorities? Of the minors as well. The minors and the minorities or something like that. We'll get to that. Why she puts your dick and balls in the business? What if she puts your dick and balls at the business of her whip?
What?
Maybe, maybe not. Have you played Rust before? I think you have played Rust.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
I was about to play Rust, but then we realized Rust is a lot of PvP, and I don't really like. I don't really like open survival kind of PvP. I don't really like that.
Oh, okay.
I prefer PvE if it's an open survival.
Is Ark PvE?
Yeah, Ark is PvE. Ark is a lot more. I mean, Ark can be both. Can be PvP, can be PvE. But me and the boys prefer PvE.
All right. Pixiv, the chat move people best loots in the game.
Yeah.
What's better, big breast and small butt, or small breast and big butt? Why not big breast and big?
Why
butt?
not both? Why not both?
Probably is the age of newer AAA games, newer AA games. So, how much would you pay for All Might's watch All Might strangle Homelander to death? I don't know if that's even possible. Pearl and Mia made is creepy. Appa is like, wait, what? What SFT games have you played, Appa? I have played Nocturne. I've played Digital Level Saga, both of them. I have played Strange Journey. I've played 4, but very briefly. That's pretty much it. That almost passed under the radar. May I ask how old Bro Ben is?
Let's say old enough to ignore the 18 plus warnings.
Wait, give the man a second to explain. Maybe he meant bro possessed by Mia. Hey. 18 app plus Appa bro. British people is an oxymoron. There's nothing an American hates more than another American. Bro Ben is a naughty boy, the one possessed by Mia. About the age restriction, there's this one comment for souls nobly born, valor doesn't win. Have you played any of the Bravely games? I have not played any of the Bravely games actually. I've played Octopath Traveler, but that's a different game. It's made by the same devs, so. Most social media platforms are stupid, and yeah, America has gone mad. Yep, ironically, I say that as an American. Well, it's this funny thing, right? It's a funny thing. I talk about, I think it was on a stream, right? I think most Americans agree that Americans are stupid. I think most Americans would agree that Americans are stupid. But here's the thing, right? Even I, as an Indonesian, I would agree that most Indonesians are stupid.
Most Indonesians are stupid, yeah. I'd say that with a happy face.
Danganronpa V3 story is good, gameplay shit. Ooh, holy shit! I haven't even gone so far as the third game. I'm probably gonna do a review of the trilogy because I just cannot express how much I'm not a fan of it. But anyway, I try to be empathetic with what's happening in the USA, but here in Mexico, they already happened. So been there, done that. Yep.
First time.
The first time. It's first time for Indonesians here too. We've gone through so much worse than what I do. Seriously. Shit. Except you guys have guns. We got freaking machetes.
we got karambits and machetes and and Chris.
We got all of that shit, and it's a lot more painful. Let's just say that. Which Zelda is best girl? As in which Zelda from which game? That's a very. Yeah. Anyway, 30 minutes left until Appa Bros Variety Hour. Or the usual.
No, Appa Bros Variety Hour.
Appa Bros
Variety Hour.
There's Appa Bros
Variety Hour.
Description: SCP-6028 are entities that reside on the social media Twitter. The entities' behaviors are highly hostile towards others. When they post slightly offensive or when they disagree. Hey, that sounds like a very, very apt description. 6716 to $1. Yeah, everyone has thought that everyone else is stupid here in America. Also, I am back from doing errands. Cool. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Road Trigger has a second season. I do not know. There's a right-wing Twitter knockoff called Parler. Yeah, we've talked about that. I think it was a while ago and how they want to ban all those porn. Oh no, horrible. Appa boys are back in town. What is your opinion on Tim Pool? Used to watch Tim Pool. Nowadays, I just don't watch him. It's because I like the way he talks, I like the way he speaks, I like the way he articulates a lot of his points, and in a lot of ways, the way I talk live kind of influenced by him as well, but nowadays because he just talks about politics and it's just not really that interesting. What's the difference between a minor and a minority? A minor is someone who is under 18 or under 18.
Under the age of consent.
Under the age of consent, or at least the age of consent in America, which most of the age of consent is 18. So I say
18.
Under 18, right?
And
as for minority, people who are not the majority. Plain and simple. If the majority, majority race, maybe the majority sex. I don't understand why women are called the minority.
Women are not minorities, literally half and half.
Women are not a minority, but it really depends on which. Like women are minority.
No, like in general, well, no, but in certain communities, well, maybe yes.
Yeah, in certain communities, there are women might be the minorities, but in general, women aren't. In general, really the minority.
Women are not a minority.
So, yeah, they're also the minority in terms of race. But most people, it's funny that. Despite Twitter being an international platform, people think that it's mostly white people in there.
Yeah, that's actually.
Granted, there are mostly Americans on Twitter,
but therefore they are mostly white.
Yeah, but considering that the platform is international, there should be an equal balance of it. But the problem is, international people just don't join Twitter. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Anyway, Breath of the Wild Zelda goes in second, but Parler is dying because there's nobody there to provoke or argue with. Oh, yeah, see, that's the thing. Exactly. That's the problem with like. if you're
if
gonna
you
post
have if you
something-
have a safe space like a heaven where all people agree, there's really gonna be no argument in there.
it's just gonna be safe and peaceful,
Yeah.
no
It's
confrontation.
literally gonna be
Yeah, say what you want about Twitter. At least there are fights in it. At least there
At
are
least there are
genuine
fights.
arguments. At least there are actual freaking people are fighting.
Yeah.
There's time to put in the popcorn. You put
Yeah.
in. You go into a safe space where everybody agrees with you. It's
Well,
all
it's
peaceful.
not fun. It's just peaceful.
It's just all fun and peaceful. But some
It's
people
like
prefer
playing
that.
Minecraft in peaceful. It's not fun.
Which some people prefer that, which is granted. I can totally understand.
Yeah, I can
why.
see that. I can see how people prefer that.
It's just that, well, a lot of the hooplas need people to actually
Yeah.
fight and actually tell, like a lot of the people who are not aware of the political stuff that are happening. Speaking of politics, I already talked this story, right? I had an English test, right? I had an English test literally yesterday.
Literally yesterday.
I had an English test literally yesterday, and it was an IELTS test, right? I went to breeze through listening, reading, and speaking, pretty much no issues, until the speaking test, which is ironic. Come to think of it, you think that
You think someone whose job is literally speaking to people? It's like
you think that someone who's been speaking to people for like 3 hours straight would
Yeah.
be acing the speaking test. Well, I actually kind of did, right? At least until the very last moment, in which the interviewer asked me questions about climate change. And I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck are you supposed to talk about. I literally do not know. So you know what I did? I channeled Bill O'Reilly. I talk about how the tides are going up, tides are going down, you cannot explain it. And I also said half-heartedly save the environment. And then the interviewer stopped me midway through. And the one thing that I am worried about the test is not the fact that I will fail, it's the fact that I offended her. I kind of feel like, seriously, like I might have triggered her feelings of, oh, Jesus Christ, I did not mean to. I literally have no idea what to talk about. Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's why. This is a good analogy. That's why if you don't have any idea what you're talking about, don't talk.
But I'm supposed
No,
to.
yeah. In your situation, yeah, well, you have to. But in situations where, like, it's in Twitter, for example, if you don't know what you're talking about, just don't talk. You might offend people.
Yeah, that's pretty much advice that you should give to 99.9% of people on
Twitter,
Twitter.
yeah.
They have no idea what they're talking about, and yet they talk
Yet
anyway.
they talk, yeah.
And people agree. It's like, yes, finally, this person's saying the truth. Oh, man. Anyway, I would like to see how toxic Twitter users live for a day when Twitter gets hacked. So Appa Bros is legal.
It's legal.
Pretty sure almost no one pays attention to those warnings, though. Yeah, I'm just kidding. It was just in jest, in case for those who cannot get jokes in the chat.
It's
Adidas Narcesians becomes back by Spring Tap in FAP. Can confirm I'm American. The actions they possess consists of canceling, harassing, and possibly doxing other users who are sane on the website. Good morning, Appa Bros. You ever played Hades from Supergiant Games? I talk about Hades in my Game Awards video. I love it. It's great.
I haven't played it.
It's great. Well, at least Appa supervises bro banning those 18 plus dojins, right?
Right?
Why should I supervise
Nah.
him?
You should.
For his private stuff. It's something that he did. Stupid people in all the stupid colors. I'd say if Twitter went down for a week, it would be a blessing in disguise for all people. The stupidest Americans are the Americans who think they're smart.
I mean, makes sense.
That is true, though. Most people in the whole world is stupid, really. Indonesia is the Florida of Southeast Asia. That is true.
That is true. That is really true.
Machetes and more drugs. Booty of the wild. Every Zelda is flippable. Do you know that meme of Zelda? What was it?
What?
It was essentially Zelda. Zelda was crouching down.
Oh,
her
yeah.
hands
And then
up.
there's the prop. I think it's ride. I think it's
Ride,
ride.
yes.
Yeah.
Ride. There's a button prompt that says ride.
Love
Oh.
that. That's cool.
Would you play a Doom and Metroid crossover where Doom guy fights the space pirates? Doom and Metroid
What?
crossover is cool. I mean, Metroid is
I
basically.
mean, Doom is technically.
I mean,
Metroid.
same. Doom is Metroid, but the aliens are.
The aliens are not from
demons.
outer space, but are from hell.
No. The thing. No, what I say is Samus is basically Doom Girl.
yeah.
Samus is essentially Doom
Basically,
Girl.
yeah.
But until you play Metroid Other M, in which she's a whitey bitch. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's a different phone.
Hot take, Redhead Zelda from Zelda 2 is still the best. I have not seen Redhead Zelda, actually. Doesn't partner follow the FCC restrictions? I do not know. Tim Pool, the ultimate fan sitter. I actually do not know about his positions at all. I just listened to the way he speaks and I thought, cool. It's kind of cool. Anyway, since you are playing Digimon Story SCS, you should check out Digimon Redigitized Decode on 3DS. It's finally got its English translation.
Wait, is the title Digimon Redigitized Decode?
Yes.
That's a lot of D's.
On 3DS.
That's 3Ds on 3DS.
Oh. Finally got its English translation. Unfortunately, my 3DS broke. And I gave it to you. You haven't fixed it.
But I don't know what to do with it. I don't even want to play DS.
Also, it's one of its characters in Cyber Sleuth. All right.
Oh, okay.
So minors and minorities are the same thing then.
No.
I mean, minors can be straight white.
Minors can be
straight white and a man.
Yeah.
A boy.
A boy.
But they can't be a minority.
No, in terms of the word, they're completely different. But minors can be minorities.
Minors can be minorities, but not all minors are minorities.
Not all minors. It's like not all.
Tim is too damn inconsistent with what he thinks. People are upset with the US politics and Jew and brags about being in the middle of nowhere. I do not pay attention to what he's talking about. I just like the way he's saying it. I just like the way he presents this information. So anyway, lol, no, most age of consent is 15 or 16.
Well,
No. No, in the like big famous countries, I'd say 18 in general.
Usually 18.
In general,
Here
it's
it's
18,
18.
17 or 18. Thoughts on Optimus?
Optimus Prime?
Optimus Prime? Optimus what? Minor cry for mommy, minorities cry for money. It's women and minorities. It used to be minority gender until at least the 90s. Could be wrong though. Funny enough, in French, minor and minor are the same word. When someone says something is forbidden for minors, I like to imagine dwarves getting grumpy about it. Minors. I really like Danganronpa quite a lot, but I played the first and second game. I did like the series because it feels like an edgy and stylish Ace Attorney.
Okay. I mean,
I mean, you can say it's...
You can see it like that.
You see it that way. I just look at the pretentious. Anyway, Twitter is a mixed race situation. Women have always been the majority gender. Exactly, that's why I prefer Twitter or the Discord. Now with Twitter, you'll get banned for wrong thing. Have you watched Robotomy and Glitch Text yet? I have not. Men are typically the first ones to die, leaving them with slightly fewer numbers over women.
Eesh.
It's not interesting if there's no fighting. Twitter is like reality TV on steroids. I mean, isn't that what we're doing right now? We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Climate change, you mean the weather. We're doing it live. Fucking thing sucks. The vast majority of people cannot explain climate change well.
Exactly.
Should have talked about palm oil exploitation. I have no idea what fucking palm oil exploitation is. Make her suffer. Oh, those language teachers always putting politics first, language second. Wise words from Broben. 20 minutes left until Alpha Bros Variety Hour. Yep, it's 15 minutes now. What does that have to do with an English test? Well,
no, it's just a topic that they specifically chose, and coincidentally, it's something that you don't know about.
It's just of all the topics that they choose on that one, it's just a general topic. It's just a stupid topic to choose. Anyway, even though I think I speak English quite well, I don't know how it would if I ever realized. I do not. The thing is, I don't worry about not passing the other tests. I mean, I'm pretty sure at least I get like a 7 at the very least. But what I'm worried about is the fact that I'm offending. Because I'm trying to be polite, right? I'm not like their Twitter. Like I do not mind offending a lot of people, right? But there are people that I respect, that I chose to respect,
that
and
you
I
might
do
not
want to
offend. Yeah.
So
it's technically
anyway.
pandering.
Because the light is faster than sound, some might look bright until they start to talk.
Ooh.
Climate change is definitely way more complex than any of the journalists or leftists think. Same would go for conservatives too. Started streaming 69 minutes ago. Nice. I'm different to it. Imagine America died tomorrow. Every Zelda. Hey, Papa and Appa bro. I started playing Half-Life. Well, I started and keep playing it. Can't wait to finish it and play 2 expansions to move on to Half-Life 2. Yeah, Half-Life 1 is pretty good. Zelda 16, keep that in mind. Well, in some countries it's legal, so
yeah.
I don't know. So Appa bro, what are your thoughts on gender bend 18 plus dojins?
I don't really like gender bends. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I just don't really like. I'm comfortable with gender bends.
Appa bro gets a hentai pass because he's far more adult than most of the adults on Twitter.
Hentai
Bitches
pass.
want to ban Okami Mio. She's too wholesome to be banned. It's a shame that Washington State isn't as infamous in Florida. We got a shitload of craziness down here, but you never hear it in the news. Oof. That's the thing about. I think the reason why Florida. There's so much absurd stuff in Florida is because they report the news a lot more.
Yeah.
The news report.
They
in
almost
Florida is a lot
report
more
everything.
Exactly. Speaking of climate change, it's too general. The interviewer should ask more specific on that topic to make it fair. I do not know any topic about any climate change, so Metroid Other M doesn't exist. Also, Samus doesn't wear heels. No, Samus is a bounty hunter. She is 6'4" tall.
Doesn't need them.
Honorarium does not exist, just like Mass Effect Andromeda. Yep. I know getting rid of plastic is very dumb, but will homeless people use for affordable shitbags. Still not as confusing as a Kingdom Hearts game.
Wow.
Robed likes his D's. Ooh, fam. That's the scandal today, huh?
Scandal today, that's a lot of D.
You like your D. Jesus freaking Christ. You got some tissues, man.
Why is everyone... I got
I think I got the Rona. Anyway, but seriously. Minoritized. Oh, you're talking about the All Force V Drummond girl. We don't talk about Honorem. Ooh, exactly.
Ooh.
It's game's trash, dog. Game's trash. Who Nintendo thought it would be a good idea, right?
Yeah.
To give a very strong and female character to the developers of Dead or Alive.
Yikes.
Yeah, anyway. Ayo, hello. Minority just depend on the demographic you're asking about. Honorem's story would have been good if it was a prequel to the whole series and not a sequel to Super Metroid. Oof.
Yeah.
Optimus is Levy S YouTuber and a news channel. Oh, I haven't
thought he
seen
was
it.
the leader of the Autobots.
Do you know Paul Joseph Watson? I know about Paul Joseph Watson. Not a fan. Do you know just GS Schlatt? I do know who that is. Who do you think is better? I do not know. I haven't seen that one. SCP-6028, codename Insanity. Metroid Fusion is the sequel to Super Metroid. Yep. In France, age of consent is 15. Thought the parents can still drag your ass into court for adoption, corruption, and minor.
Dang.
I like Danganronpa's style. Makes it stand out. I actually do not like Danganronpa's. Art style for the characters, yes. Art style for the menus, art style for the resident is just...
Nah.
Nah. Paul Joseph Watson is very cringe. If Appasis has her own channel, what do you suppose she would talk about? She does not talk about a lot of stuff, actually.
She's just a normie.
She's just a normie. 15 minutes left until Appa Bro Variety Hour. So I am Matt Dickey on steroids.
Cool.
The real anomalous thing about Twitter is that why is everyone here mostly highly aggressive and insane?
Well, yeah.
That's what social media does to you. Hot take, I heavily dislike Greta Thunberg. I do not know what she's even talking about. She just talks about moralistic stuff and I go, oh my god, I am so upset. I am so... I don't know what's her favorite. What's her favorite? I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
Have you seen Shadiversity's video condemning Wonder Woman for sexually exploiting a possessment? I talk about it in my video. It's stupid as well, so... What your opinion would you have towards a game where you torture and destroy Monokuma in various ways? I thought that's called Naughty Bear. Anyway, where should one start with the Fate series? Where should one start with the Fate series? The visual novel,
Nowhere.
plain and simple. The visual novel, plain and visual. You can definitely go with Nowhere. But I'd say the visual novel, ignore the rest. The visual novel is like the foundation for everything. But the problem is the visual novel has never been released in in like America, like
the official
legally
translation,
officially. So thoughts on Dave Cullen are competing forever. I have not seen him in a while, so I do not know. Who do you think is the best waifu of Dark Souls? Fam.
Best waifu of Dark Souls? I think. Does Bloodborne count?
Go ahead.
I think the firekeeper. No, not the firekeeper. The doll from Dark Souls. No, so what is it? The doll from Bloodborne. Do you know the doll from Bloodborne?
I do not know. I haven't played.
Yeah,
Bloodborne.
it's like the doll in the dream world and stuff. Yeah, I think that's the best way. In my opinion.
Go down to it one, but where should one start with the Face series and hentai?
That also is a good point.
I mean, if you're into porn, I guess. But thank you so much for the donation. Keep it coming. Do you think in English in Indonesian? English. Me too. I think in English. I think I experimented with this once. I was in the bathroom and I was just trying to think in Indonesian. I can speak Indonesian fluently, but I was just trying to think in Indonesian and my brain is just fries itself. I was like, what the fuck am I saying? I don't know. I haven't watched Computing Forever in a while, even though I'm still subscribed to God. I'm not sure. Gender Ben, the black sheep of Ben Bros. Appa, did you hear about Back Arrow? A recent original animated series. It's pretty cool so far. One episode is out. I haven't seen it.
Is it Back Arrow?
If only forgetting Other Ram was possible.
Oh.
What genre would you think would find a crossover between Crash Bandicoot, My Hero Academia, Spyro, and Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba? That's a lot of crossovers.
That's a lot of crossover.
The law regarding news in Florida is very lenient, so that's why you hear a lot more crazy in here. Exactly. I've been watching Mario vids to calm my nerves. I can't since I still own the game. Ooh. Damn. Dump that game, man.
Throw it to the microwave.
Should have talked about a man recycling used crayons to make a new crayon for children in many hospitals. Again, I do not know about that at the time. If you know about it at the time, then yeah, go ahead. You talk about it. You can ramble on the interview as she wants to confuse the living shit out of her, but I don't. How do you feel towards Derpina? Derpina as in the rage-faced girl? The blonde rage-faced girl? You know the rage-faces, fam?
I think.
The one girl
Yeah.
that she has the yellow
Yeah,
hair?
yeah.
That's Derpina? I mean, it's just, she was a thing?
She's a template.
Say what you want about the story. The gameplay was still fun in my opinion. Was the gameplay of what? Metroid M? Other M? Age of Consent in Germany and Austria is 14. Ooh. Summer Slew has the same composer as Danganronpa. Ooh. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Danganronpa's music's pretty cool. I'll give Danganronpa that. So, is Appa Sis a K-pop stan? Used to.
Not really.
Used to.
She likes K-pop, but hates the stands.
She used to stan a lot, but anyway. Will memes get worse or better in 2021? Nope. Read the fucking visual novel. Exactly. Yeah, that's the funny thing about Fate fans, right? My friend is a fan of Fate, and I asked, have you read the visual novel? And he said no.
No. Legit, no.
Legit, I haven't read the visual novel. You only watched the anime and stuff. Can't blame him. To be fair, I cannot blame him. Why? Because the visual novel has... I don't think the visual novel has ever been translated to Indonesian. Not that anybody wants to translate to Indonesian, but anyway. Yeah. You don't start nor touch the Fate franchise. Are there waifus in Dark Souls? Yes, there are waifus in Dark Souls.
There are a lot.
But my brother is more of an expert on that one. So, if you aren't into visual novels, play the Fate Go mobile game.
That's an even worse advice.
Wrong answer is the Dragon Lady.
It's the Dragon Lady? Who's the Dragon Lady?
Anyway, even though I think the newer Ace Attorney are meh, I think the game soundtrack is great. Ace Attorney soundtrack is so iconic, it's still used on memes even to this day. So, I really like Apollo Justice. I'm fine. Yes, this is the track name. It's Spirit of Justice New Chapter Trials. Who is best Mortal Kombat waifu and why is it Sonya Blade?
Why is it Sonya
I have
Blade?
not played Mortal Kombat in a while,
wow.
so I can't really say. Better take the original before the imitation, aka Lady Maria. Doll and Maria are pretty much the same character, and the doll is based on her.
Yeah.
In my stage, age of 16. Hey, Appa, what's your opinion on Has Been Hotel? I talked about it in my stream a while ago. Maybe I forgot which episode of it, but it was pretty good. I like it. What are some 2021 games to look forward to? Building up a list of games to possibly get.
I don't even know what's gonna come at 2020.
I do not know about any games that's going to come in 2021.
Legit.
Have you ever listened to Filipino? I relate to Indonesian a bit somewhat distantly. Filipino is like the legit proper Hispanic to the Asians.
Yeah.
Many Middle Eastern countries think their age of consent varies between 12 and 14. Maybe. Don't know. I'm trying to make an RPG Maker game that combines the branching paths and nuanced conflicts of a Western RPG with the camaraderie, waifus, and emphasis on bosses of an RPG. What would happen if I made a bunch of Futanari jokes towards Futaba with the Phantom Thieves? Don't know. As a racing gamer, I'm expecting Test Drive, Unlimited, Solar Crown, and Need for Speed 2021. Have you read Kumo Desu ga Nanika? So I'm a Spider, so what? If you haven't, I highly recommend it. The protagonist is great. I have not read that. Other M's gameplay was still great, yeah? I might check out Starlit Nexus, Escape Ops Stance, Still Can't Fight. Isn't Japan's age of consent at 12 or 13? Yeah, it was 13. How do you feel about Vivian James, the de facto mascot for Gamergate? She's cool, I guess. Hot take, it's okay to be a fan of K-pop. It's not okay to be a stan of K-pop. It's okay to be a fan of anything. It's not okay to be a stan of anything. So, I'll write the visual novel soon. Last I checked, the age of consent of Afghanistan is 9.
Damn.
The VN has the visual novel has Rin's anus. I mean, I suppose that it has 18 plus content in it. Why would there not be waifus in Dark Souls? You need to play Dark Souls a little bit more. There are actual legit waifus in there. Just play Fit Extra. Reset Era is a reverse Oprah Winfrey. Think about it. You get a ban. You get a ban. Everyone gets a ban. Man, the VTubers are playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and they're pretty terrible. It's Mario Kart 8. How can you be bad at Mario Kart? I don't understand. If you want to get into the Fate series, read the Dojins. Fate Extra is fine as an introduction, but the combat mechanic is bullshit. No. Priscilla, the Sid Dragon Lady that lives inside a painting, her tail is strangely fluffy.
Oh, yeah, Priscilla. Yeah. I remember her.
At best, MK waifu is Taron. I do not know what that is. I watched Boss Baby and was miles better than Ladybug. Yes, I tortured myself with these series. Why? Persona 5 Strikers released in February. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I never played Fall Guys, not even once. Can you grab me some tissues, fam? This is getting ridiculous.
We don't even have any tissues in our room.
Really?
You want me to go outside?
Yeah, just go outside and grab some.
I'll grab some tissues.
Seriously. Yeah.
Grab some tissues real quick.
Team Deathmatch is better than Battle Royale. Well, I'm just gonna leave that to my brother's opinion in a bit. In Japan, you become adult at the age of 20, but it's gonna change to 18 in a couple of years. Cool. Hot take: iOS is
worse than Android. That's not a hot take. Fam,
What's up?
what do you think? What do you think is better, deathmatch or team deathmatch?
Wait. Deathmatch or team deathmatch?
Yes,
I think team deathmatch.
team deathmatch.
Yeah. I just like it. I like it a lot more with teams. It's more competitive. I think, in my opinion.
Okay. Let's see. Hot take: iOS is better than Android. That is a hot take. That is a hot take.
That's not a hot take.
iOS is better than Android. What do you mean that's not a hot take?
No, I don't think that's a hot take.
Are
I
you
mean, a lot
sure?
of people agree that iOS is better than Android. I don't agree, but a lot of people do.
God
So I
damn
don't
it.
think it's hot. I don't think
Anyway.
it's hot. It's thick, but not hot.
Now in this room, fam, Android.
In this
is the
room?
fucking king.
Well, in this room, yeah, that is a hot take.
In this room, we do not tolerate iOS. Anyway, just kidding. Japan's age of consent is complex since different districts have different age of consent.
Ooh, okay.
Vivian James will never die as long as these idiots keep blaming GGs for everything ever. Hey, Appa, would you think the 22-1 Sting song is Buried the Light?
Buried the Light.
What, because it's DMC? Come on. What lyrics in Felicity have to be called Jenny Wakeman? She would not have any reaction. She was asked, who the fuck is that? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe even has a baby mode, so how are they bad at it? You should play Mad Rat Dead. Werewolves or vampire girls? Why not both?
Why
Sometimes
not
I could swear the OG CGs where he was digging CL or Arsuade, the shiki, that shiki look Indonesian. No. No, he look Asian. He was 2 steps from being Appa with Metal Gear Rising powers. Only reason I mentioned Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is because I'm completing the time trial mode and multiplayer. Holy shit, them VTubers are getting smoked. I watch these terrible series because I need some sound in the background that doesn't need my attention. iOS is garbage on its best day.
Ooh.
That's the wrong take. Android is better. Exactly. Sony demand Japanese developers to censor their games with new global standards. It is a sad day for us for us gamers. We've already discussed about this
Yeah.
many times. If you're still on PlayStation at this point, why are you? Why? Just why? Top upcoming games. I'm looking forward to our near replicant, King of Fighters 15, Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. If it comes to this year, Tales of Arise. Have you watched The Venture Bros? I have not seen The Venture Bros. Linux phones should be a thing. Android doesn't count. It went too far from Linux philosophy. That is true though. iOS sucks P. I love The Venture Bros. Sony sucks. Vote with your wallet. Hashtag boycott Sony. Yeah, we talk about this. Man, the moral relativism days sucks with all the sanctimonious fuckers who will strawman everything you say or do. Werewolf girls, doesn't that make you a furry? That depends. Does liking Island Huntress makes you a furry?
No, not really.
It
depends.
in the human form?
It depends which version of it do you like more.
iOS, an era where you can mod Android and build a kick-ass PC for $800 US. Nah, hard pass. Exactly. Cox Station 5 is flopping in Japan. They are base. I don't know about Mortal Kombat as waifus. Can Jason Voorhees be waifu?
What?
Mortal Kombat has a lot of waifus. What are you talking about? You haven't played Mortal Kombat if you don't know their waifus. It was not how it looked. It probably was the artist doing their lighting magic before Nessa made it funny and controversial. Apple products are not bad. They're just overpriced for no reason.
Yeah.
Beastar's still a furry thing even though it's an anime. Hey Appa, have you seen or played Outer Wilds? I have not played Outer Wilds actually. I have played Outer Worlds. Check my review on that. I've heard that Atomic Heart's gonna release this year. I do not know. Mortal Kombat is waifus, minus Melina. Hey. You can have Ubuntu.
She got that mouth though.
You can have Ubuntu on a phone.
Why?
Cool.
Why would you?
Good thing I don't practice oral sex.
Oh.
Ayala in human form is legit waifu. I have to agree on that. Well, that depends on how much fur. If the werewolf's basically Kimomimi, they won't count as a furry. I like Beastars and I'm not a furry. Hey, that's what they say before they made it a furry. There's a new near monster freaking.
Ooh, scared the living crap out of me.
Scared the living crap out of me indeed. I'm not done. There's a new near Monster Hunter Tales Cold Steel Fantasy Star Online 2 content, Mario 2D World Switch port, GTA 5 Express Series X export, Neo and Peter Strikers are coming this year. Mortal Kombat, you can only choose one. This ass ties or ass. Why? I just choose all of them. I don't care. Katana's probably my favorite MK girl. Magic Bike Apple device for full price. Attention all units. Appa Bros Variety Hour. It is indeed the Appa Bros
Attention all
Variety Hour.
units.
But anyway, yes, it is time for the stream. It is time for the memes. It is time for the I would say slightly changed intro, I suppose.
Slightly change intro.
Slightly. But it's an intro. Don't you just find it, fam? Don't you just find it interesting that PogChamp is
Yeah.
completely freaking banned?
PogChamp is literally banned. Replace PogChamp with my PogChamp.
Just replace it with your PogChamp indeed. Oh, can I just say, I have a fan art, but I have to censor it.
Ooh.
I have to censor it
That's
because
not a
it's,
fan art. That's just
it's
white.
it's just white. I cannot show the fan art because it's not safe for work. If you want to see it, go to the account on the top left. It is a fan art of me fucking my loli self.
Ooh.
Anyway, thank you so much for the fan arts. I can only shout you out and give you thanks on this stream because I cannot show it. If you want to see my fan arts, links down below. It's on Twitter, on the Twitter, or on the emails. Anyway, also links. Look at Streamlabs. Why are you doing that?
Just replace it with this.
Oh, it's secret. But anyway, what is this? Oh man, we'll get straight into the spicy stuff. Seeing some people say this in private to protect themselves, so I'll say it out loud. There's a direct line from the game industry and media's failure in addressing Gamergate to the right-wing terrorism we're seeing today. Yeah, apparently, fam, if we complain about game journalism, we are also contributing into the death of America as a whole.
That's preaching right there.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if we complain about how game journalism is a load of doo-doos, we are also contributing on the death and destruction of America.
America.
You need to remember that, right?
It's not that America self-imploded. It's because of us who complain about game journalism.
Gamers rise up, Nibba. Gamers rise up. People hate it when content. Oh my god, Aaron, what are you doing? Enjoy your pat in the head from your benevolent dictator, you fascist. Jesus Christ, calm down. People hate it when content creators. People hate it when you make lots of hot takes. Anyway, when content creators get political, nah, lads, you have to be when stuff like this happens. Otherwise, you're complicit. 100% agree with the sentiment and statement. Listen. I make content on the internet, right? I wouldn't say I'm a good one, but I do make content on the internet. I'd say, just do whatever the hell you like. If you're gonna speak about it, sure, speak about it. I'm not gonna demand you to go either way. I'm not gonna ask you stop talking about politics or don't stop talking about politics or don't stop talking about politics.
Yeah.
You just do whatever the hell you want at the end of the day. And anyone who says, "Oh, you should talk about politics," because if you don't talk about politics, you are
That's
automatically a
irresponsible.
bad person.
Yeah.
You are contributing. Your silence is deafening this entire thing, etc., etc. I just hate those types of people. I too myself go, hey, Appa, can you speak out about this issue that has been plaguing America right now? It's like as if I have any fucking I don't even know about fucking climate change. You can tell me to speak about the issue that I literally have no idea about. But anyway, speaking of that, thanks to the recent events in America, because Americans have this mindset, right? Just because their country is the most famous one, their country is the big one, therefore people should pay attention to all of their issues and everything like that.
Yeah.
So you got this. VTubers should be political. No, VTubers should be political. If you stay quiet about issues that involve the safety of a country and others and minorities, you're a coward and obviously a part of the problem.
But if VTubers aren't a part of your country, then you shouldn't. Why would you? I don't even like speaking about political stuff. I don't like speaking about it. I don't like listening about it. I just don't like anything political. Not because I want to silence myself. Not because I don't have an opinion. But I just don't care at this point. especially it's concerning America. I'm not saying I don't care about people who are in America. I'm just saying that's America's fault. That's America's problem. And I'm here. I'm here in Indonesia. We have a lot more problems than you do.
It's at the end of the day, we just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
We just don't give you can't demand us to care about issues that one, we do not care about, and two, we have zero information about.
Yeah. Zero information.
We could say speak out about this issue. And then we say okay, Donald Trump did nothing wrong. It's like, no, don't speak out that way. But you tell us to speak out.
But
so
I'm
I'm
speaking
saying
out.
Donald Trump did nothing wrong. But no, you don't have to speak it out that way. You have to speak it out in this way. You have to speak it out so that it agrees with me. So you don't want me to speak out. What you want me to do, what you want a lot of these content creators to do, is to agree with you and be your megaphone. No!
Dumb.
No! No. That's what it is at the end of the day. That is what it is at the end of the day. These people do not want you. They want you to speak out, but they want you to speak out in their opinion, in their political belief. This is why VTubers shouldn't be political. No, VTubers should not be okay. At the end of the day, there are different VTubers, right? There are VTubers that do talk about stuff because they do talk about those stuff. I don't know. I haven't seen any of them, but there are VTubers who use their VTuber to show their personality on the internet, right?
Most of them
to show their real persona on the internet. They're just using a 3D rendered avatar to just be a VTuber, right? They talk about politics. That's fine. Do whatever you want. Just do not demand anyone else to do it in the way that you want to do it just because of moral reasons. Man, 6760 donates to 1 buck. VTubers are not your puppets. Content creators are not your puppets.
Everyone is not your puppet.
I'm pretty much denying. The moment I'm just saying, fam. I'm just giving a warning to every single people who email me. Are just all advertisers, right? All of the advertisers who email me and refer to me as an influencer, I will straight up not refuse you. I will straight up not read anything you read. Because that's what you see me as. You're not seeing me as a person. You're not seeing me as a content creator who does things because I just like making videos and like to do all of this stuff. You're seeing me as someone who can influence people to do shit for
audience.
you.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, let's
anyway,
try to become a megaphone.
Thank you so much for the nation. Keep coming. Yeah, that's what these want. They want you to be a megaphone for them.
Yeah.
Later donations. Anyway, I can tell you, I will be a megaphone for this donation. He is a megaphone. I don't care if you're American or not.
Well, what? What?
I don't care if you're American.
I don't care about the rest of your saying.
I don't care if you're American or not. Well, I don't care if you're American.
Yeah.
Hate isn't separated by borders. I do not know which one is hate, which one isn't. Just because you think it's one
is hate doesn't mean everyone also thinks the same.
Just because what you think is hate doesn't mean it is actually hate. I just, in case you haven't noticed, America isn't the only place Trump supporters live. So fucking what?
So
excuse me, I do not know how it's that relevant to the entire thing. America isn't the only place filled with racism.
That's true.
I am glad that you recognize that. I am so glad you recognize that. How about you stop giving a shit about your country so that you can give a shit about mine instead?
Yeah.
How's homophobia and transphobia? Oh man, the only place that raises up homophobia and transphobia. Like, seriously, if you complain about, oh my god, if you go to Indonesia, right, and you talk about how Indonesians are homophobic and transphobic, I'm pretty sure like 90% of people would go, yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we fucking are. If you don't like it, go fuck off back to your country or something about those lines, which is quite ironic indeed. But for real though. That's how a lot of people act in here. America isn't the only place where violence happens. I am glad you recognize that. Now, how about you stop giving a shit about your country, giving a shit about ours?
Yeah.
How does that? Oh my.
America isn't the only place. How about that?
Don't close your eyes to what's happening.
We're not. It's just that we're not closing our eyes. It's just that we have our eyes on somewhere else. That also is important, but for us.
Please don't ignore this and say the VTuber community should stay off politics. They should. They absolutely should. And no, you don't want them to be political. What you want them is to be a megaphone for you.
Yeah.
You do not want them to be political. Especially if the VTuber completely disagrees with you. Especially if the VTuber's like, oh, actually Donald Trump did nothing wrong. And the moment you're like, oh no, VTubers should not be political.
Yeah, and then you have to cancel this particular VTuber, and the VTuber just dies.
That they should just stay happy and pretend nothing seriously fucked up is happening.
They should. That's what they do for a job.
Please keep up with the news and stay safe, everyone. Yeah, because America is the only country in the world where you should care. Oh no.
Yeah.
Can I just say boo fucking who to all the Americans out there?
To all the
boo
Americans,
fucking who. All you Americans who have issues and problems and shit. My god, join. Welcome to the fucking party. The manga donated to $2. The whole Coco versus West Taiwan was proof of why you should never get political at all. On either side of the spectrum, there are many other examples, but the reason is the same. Just don't. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. If you're an internet personality, well, I mean, I wouldn't count myself as an internet personality, but and you're making the conscious choice of not saying anything out of fear of breaking neutrality, politics posting, or whatever. You're complicit and untrustworthy. I do
Then
not
what
care
if
if
we
you
say
think,
something that you disagree with?
do not care if you think that I am untrustworthy. You should not trust me on anything,
Yeah.
period. Especially anything political, period.
Yeah.
You should not trust anyone on the
political.
internet
Yeah.
on anything political, period. Seriously. If the insinuation that you have to trust people for political opinions on the internet, it's one thing to go offline because this is too much. It's another to quote unquote stay neutral.
Oh God.
I just don't give a shit.
We're not trying to stay neutral. We're not trying to pander to each side. So we just don't give a shit.
We just don't. Why is that so hard of a concept? We just don't care. We just do not care. We do not care about these issues. I don't talk politics ever. Then don't.
Then no. Yeah.
Then don't. But if you support the people's actions at Capitol building today, feel free to unfollow me. Then you do talk about politics.
Then
I don't talk about politics. So here's I'm gonna talk about politics. I prefer to make a stance clear. I don't want racist or any kind of phobic people following me. Are the people in there actually racist and phobic? Do you actually know what their stands
Yeah.
are? Are you just gonna assume everything that's...
Yeah.
I do not even know. That's the thing about this entire thing. I do not know what's going on. I do not pretend to know what's going on.
yes, we don't.
Because we don't. We do not know. We don't care about this sort of stuff. So do not demand anybody to talk about this stuff. The reason why it affects me, it affects a lot of people, it affects VTubers, because you're demanding other internet personalities, other VTubers or
Yeah.
whoever,
Whoever.
other vloggers, they
speak
need to
out.
speak out about this issue. How about shut the
not?
fuck?
Just
I
let them
also-
do whatever they want.
Also, don't silence people stating their political stance. Can't handle the fact your anime waifu or husbando actually has a political statement. Okay, what if this anime waifu or husbando makes a political statement that,
That
you disagree with?
Huh? What happened? You cancel them? What happened? What happened?
Now you're gonna say, oh, they should not be political. They should not speak up political. Oh no. But you said you want them to be political. When they be political but you disagree with their politics, that's your fault. You want them to be. You did not specifically say you have to say this. You have to be my megaphone. You have to only arbitrarily say, I have to do this vaguely stating, oh, I should be political. These people should be political. There are still human people behind these avatars. There are still human people behind those avatars. They just don't give a shit.
I just don't give a shit.
My God, where is this going? Seeing some people say this in private, protect themselves. I'll say it out loud. There's a direct. Wait, we already read
Yeah,
this.
we've seen this.
The worst part, and you can make fun of this all you want. I can draw a direct line from Channel Edgelords. We already. From Channel Edgelords wanting to destroy a female game designer to a fascist insurrection attempting to violently overthrow a country.
Do you think the people who rate the Capitol knows what a video game is even?
I don't. Why these people? My God. As a historian, I believe we're going to be having a hell of a time explaining this without sounding like complete cranks. I think you already are. You already are complete cranks. Picture me trying to explain the serious academic literature. It's the picture of Pepe Silva.
Oh,
He's
God.
not picture of Pepe Silva, which picture of the character in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, talking about Pepe Silva. But anyway, go to donate to $1. Rarely fits his political wife with regards to gun control. I'm pretty guilty for this. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. YouTube must no longer be a tool of fascist recruitment and oppression. What?
It's not. It has
Oh,
never
man.
been.
Anything less to countenance deadly violence to Gamergate. Charlottesville from Christchurch, Washington DC. I just don't. Rumiko Takashi's probably is right wing. Don't tell any other fans. Very good as to $1. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Oh my God. How fair to learn from the lessons of Gamergate's hate campaign contributed to out of control violence. You're making conspiracy theories out of all of this, and it's like validated. No, if you can make, you're not allowed to make conspiracy theories, except our conspiracy theories. That's perfectly fine. My God. Now let's get into something less. It's still retarded, but
Still retarded.
Twitch has removed the PogChamp emote after tweets from Ryan Gutex,
Gutex,
which inspired the emote appeared to call for further violence during the mob takeover for U.S. Capitol. See, this is why you don't talk about politics.
Yeah.
This is why you do not talk about politics. Hey, this is the consequences of these people demanding,
people,
hey,
yeah.
content creators or internet personalities should be political.
Yeah.
And then they become political.
Yeah, but not in a way that you like.
But not in the way that you like. But not with the opinions that you agree with.
Then what?
Then what?
Just gotta ban them, ban their face. Don't let any of them in any parts of the internet.
And the funny thing is, seriously, this speech, it goes like that.
Oh my god.
And that's basically how it is, right? He was
Yeah.
so cheerful at first, and now he was like fucking. Oh man.
I think there should be a meme of this is what politics did to you.
This is what politics did to you, man. What politics did to a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
What is this? There's also this. We made the decision to remove PogChamp emote following statements for the face of the emote encouraging further violence after what took place in the capital today. Amazing, you'll act on an emote more than sexual predators.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
Oh man, Jesus Christ, that is. Ooh, they would have no moderators left. Oh, that.
Double wreck. That's double wreck.
See,
right
I
there.
told you there are absolutely base
Base
people on
people,
Twitter.
yeah.
It's just they're so few and far between. God damn. There's- Fam, can you see something wrong with this?
No?
Can you see some? Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Do you see anything wrong with this?
Wait, I don't see anything wrong with. What do you mean?
Okay, you know that there are so many characters in here, right? There's so many
Yeah,
villains.
yeah, I
characters,
see
right?
that. But what do you mean by what's wrong
Okay,
with it?
the hit is on Magneto.
Magneto?
Do you know his origin story?
Wait, because you're saying because he's not a villain. He's not a villain at first.
No, do you know his origin story?
No.
Okay. He was a Jewish.
Okay.
He was a Jewish in a concentration camp.
Okay.
And he's standing in front of
Oh God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Now I see. That's dumb. I love the smile too.
No, what's even more amazing?
Yeah.
Do you know that panel where the panel, the crossover between the Marvel and DC, where fucking Joker, they know, and Joker realized that Red Skull is a Nazi, is like, I may be a psychopath, but I'm an American psychopath. Why would the Joker be right there? There's so much wrong in this fucking art. Oh, Angel Trader, it's $1. I will never speak about politics because of this hooplas. Here's some shekels, Abba Bros.
Ooh,
Thank you so
thank
much for the
you for the
donation.
shekels.
Keep them coming.
Let me take this one.
But for real, though, what is this? Portent
Oh
is
my God.
art. More like pretentious.
We're like pretentious.
Oh my god. There's I'm just gonna move on from that. That's the dumbest fucking thing. The state of diversity in big budget video games. Oh my god. You're still complaining about this? I thought we had been NFL. You got your way of, you can change your skin color, you can
Yeah.
change your hair in Animal Crossing. We've talked about the big ass freaking hoopla where there's this girl who has a space buds and everybody's like, no, you should not have that hairstyle, only black people have that. Anyway. There's probably a metaphor here about the best diverse games of 2020 also allow you to just everything from host parties to conduct sex work.
What?
In Animal Crossing. What the fuck did you do with sex work in Animal Crossing?
It's literally a game. It's literally. Oh my God.
What kind of sex work you do in Animal Crossing? If you're doing sex work in Animal Crossing, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong. You're not doing it.
You're not. It's dumb. Okay, what the fuck is this? And we can have that kind of debate around history. Certainly. Just
When might 2 + 2 not.
when might 2 + 2 not equal 4 is a great exercise to have with learners. What? Understanding that in most math classrooms, the Western white world has been centered. Okay, so This person is saying 2 plus 2 equals 4 is white.
It's not white. There's
We're-
literally a person who's not white endorsing 2 plus 2 is 4. -1 is 3, quick math.
Anyway, working to bring other perspective from other cultures into all classrooms equally important. You see, 2 plus 2 is 4. -1, that's 3.
-1
quick
is
math.
3, quick math.
It's said by a black.
It's said by a black person. It's not a white thing.
Very conducive to one, but just think about it. Someone went to college to write article titled "The State of Diversity
Oh
in
my
Big
God.
Budget Video Games."
Maybe the college is the problem.
Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Yeah, we should just banish college entirely.
Just don't go to college.
Equally important. Working to bring other perspectives from other cultures into all classrooms equally important. Okay, if there is a culture that says that 2 plus 2 equals 5, I think those cultures should be exterminated. I don't care if you're saying I'm racist, but
Yeah.
I think those cultures should
That
just
culture
be
should just
gone. Poof.
It's just that.
You're like, you will straight up endanger so many people, right? If you have your no, but 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 should be 5, right? If you're making like a chemical calculation and it requires a 2 plus 2, you need this chemical A, and then you need this chemical B to create chemical C, right?
Yeah.
You need 2 chemical A to create 2 chemical B, you get 4 chemical C. But you did the math wrong, you got to
And then
get
you get
5 chemical C,
5
and then you
chemical
mix
C.
in all of them,
and then
it
you
just
mix it
boom.
wrong, and then Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Oh, by the way, see Chernobyl. Chernobyl is great, by the way. If you haven't seen the film, if you haven't seen TV series Chernobyl, Chernobyl is fucking amazing. It's amazing, amazing. Okay, what the fuck is this? Each large muscle of a bodybuilder represents a language he didn't learn, a poem he didn't read, a fun fact he never memorized.
What? What?
So essentially, it's that. Do you know that meme of that guy who's like very muscular and that guy
Yeah.
with the big brain?
Oh yeah, yeah,
And the muscular guy's like, what kind of workout have you been doing?
yeah. I've been in the library.
These men sit in the changing closets on the wood bench counting and comparing muscles. Who the fuck is counting and comparing muscles in a wood bench in the fucking gym? As if it were something to be proud of.
It is.
I mean,
Honestly,
if
in
you
my
have
opinion, it is.
if you have muscles the size as Arnold Schwarzenegger, I
Yeah.
think you have every right to be, proud of that.
Yeah. That's work right there. That's effort. Except if you do roids.
It's knowledge. 2021 Ally Challenge. If a product, service, or company is built on either all men or all white people, you don't use your platform, social media, newsletter, blogs, etc. to champion it, promote it, or help to. Okay. Every preparatory company VCs, who's in. If a product, service, or company is built in either all men or all white people, you don't use your platform, social newsletter, blogs to champion it, promote it, or help it to gain attraction. And yet you're on Twitter. Twitter for iPhone.
Twitter for, oh my gosh.
The
Twitter
most-
for iPhone.
The most privileged out of all of the classes out there.
The most white phone.
Here's the thing. This shouldn't be a challenge because it costs literally nothing. Not a dime. You know what also costs literally nothing? Uninstalling Twitter.
Yes. Yes.
If the very basic idea of just not amplifying a product made by a team that lacks diversity, and yet here you are using Twitter, is a problem from someone, I wonder how they do it more challenging ally work. What the... I just
Why
move
are
on
people so
from-
pretentious, man?
I don't get it. Anyway, now let's talk about this. This is a hoopla that was brewing so much last week, right? This week, actually. Also last week. A Cyberpunk Ghost Story will be haunting the Switch soon. Now, this has been released. This is a game called Sense, a Cyberpunk Ghost Story. This is a Clock Tower-esque, or if you haven't heard of a game called Tacoma, it's kind of like that. It's a bit of an adventure game, and it's a bit of a horror. It's a lot of a horror game as well. And the game's going to be released on Switch. It has been released on the PC last year. It apparently has Count Dankula in it, which is kind of interesting. And the moment this game got announced on Nintendo Live, it's going to be on Nintendo and somebody on Switch. So many people are like, what misogynist hell is this? These hyper-sexualized images are not appropriate.
Okay.
Wow. You clearly haven't been paying attention to a lot of the games that have been released on Switch. And can lead to different forms of sexual violence.
No, it's not.
Yeah, apparently if you look at this image, that means that you will
You will harass people.
you will
sexually.
harass women. You will be very bad people. You will be very mean to women if you... Edward P. Hands to
Edward P. Hands.
$2.50. Love the vids, keep it up, but seriously, people who aggressively shove social media movements and politics down our throats and guilt trip people into caring about said issues are annoying. And I'm American. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming.
Thank you.
Keep them coming. The world of gaming exists for men's fantasies. Yes.
In a lot of cases, yes.
In a lot of cases, yes. In the same way that the world of K-pop exists for
Exists
women's
to women
fantasies.
fantasy, for women
The
fantasies,
world
yeah.
of not visual novel, young adult novels
Yeah.
exists for women's fantasies. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see men complaining about how the K-pop industry has so much so much men in it, so much women in it.
So much women in it, yeah.
What a travesty to represent women with these cartoons. Just because it's annoying doesn't make a young
not
man's
like-
fantasy horrible. Oh my
It's
God.
not like this particular picture represents every woman in the entire universe.
Seriously, what did they only got big tatas. Oh, big fucking deal.
It's not like there aren't any women in real life who's got big tatas as well.
Oh yay! Another game where women have massive breasts for the sake of it.
So?
How is that an issue? I do not understand why this is an issue. Did you really have to make them look this gross?
What? Why are
This
you
is
saying
not
this? Oh my God.
gross. But that's your opinion, I guess. Let people enjoy things, Karen. Yeah. My name is Julie, but yes, do continue with the slurs. Yeah. Karen is a slur now, ladies and gentlemen.
Karen is now a slur. For those of you who are actually Karen, who are actually named Karen and not so bad,
Yeah, I think you can sue people for discrimination. I don't know. Oh man. It is creating a hypersexualized image of women which distorts reality.
no.
No. No. No. I think I can speak to all weebs when I can speak to pretty much all weebs when I say that they absolutely know the difference between
Yes.
2D women and 3D women.
Yes.
There's a reason why they chose 2D over 3D.
Yes. Because there is a difference.
I think it's you people who cannot distinguish between fiction and reality. And some men cannot distinguish between fantasy and reality.
no.
Speak for yourself. Some men cannot distinguish between fantasy and reality. Considering that this is mostly an anime-esque game, I guess. You're telling us that weebs cannot distinguish between fantasy and reality when they say that 2D is better than 3D?
Oh God.
If they cannot distinguish it, they're going to think that they're exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And that they're both worth pursuing. But at the end of the day, they're not.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
My point is, these hypersexualized images are harmful to society. It doesn't.
It's not. It's not harmful to anyone. It's just harmful for yourself.
Yeah, it's harmful to your senses, maybe. Offensive, sexist, tawdry, incel fodder. Seriously? Twitter for iPhone again. Massive tits, facial expression of a sex doll. Oh, wow. What a misogynistic statement. What wonders why our young men have no respect for women.
By this particular one, like this particular image sums up the entirety of the history on men having no respect for women. This one image, really.
Apparently, this is the reason why men don't respect women. This image over there is just the horror of our society. This is the cause. This is the reason why women don't respect men don't respect women.
Yeah.
Not because women.
Not because
No, it's like autogenophiles love Nintendo. Okay.
the fuck is an autogenophiles?
Probably easier to animate a female character if you actually spoken to a human woman before.
So? Why is that a problem?
And easier to get the anatomy right if you met a real one.
So? The goal here is not to get realistic.
Also, the people who work on the game are women.
Okay, now that's just... Oh, I love that twist.
It's serious, but seriously though, there are women who work on this game.
Oh God, I love
Are
it.
you gonna say, oh, that's not a real woman though? Straight up terms. My God. Not offensive to women at all. It isn't.
It isn't.
It literally is not. Oh man. It's only offensive to all these moral guardians. Some of them just so happen to be women. So
What-
glad.
What if Twitter is a paid app?
Don't know. Youthful Legend rated $3. Thanks for great commentary, guys. Just want to ask how you feel about Capcom's take on Rule 34 art of the characters. If you heard it, they're trying to take them down. I
Well,
haven't heard of that one
I've
actually.
never heard of that.
Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming.
But isn't it the same as Overwatch?
They're welcome to try though. So glad my sons don't use Nintendos and never will now. Truly pathetic.
So glad.
Because of this game, for real, you're missing out on a lot of good stuff on
Yeah.
Nintendo. I mean, I've been hating on Nintendo, the
Wait,
company, a lot.
didn't you say that this game has been released?
Yes,
So it's not only in Nintendo.
it's not only in Nintendo; it's on Steam as well. It's been on Steam for a while.
Then
This person has no idea
Yeah.
about the game, multiple game releases.
oh my god.
Nintendo dedicates itself to promote a male gaze pornified version of women.
Okay.
I can show you the many otomes that have been released on
Yeah,
Nintendo,
in
and I
Nintendo.
can make the argument that Nintendo is directing itself to the female gaze, and it will be just as stupid. I feel for the young girls starting to realize how objectified their bodies are in society. Then play a fucking otome game, Jesus fucking Christ. I understand their pain and desire to escape femininity. Why would you want to be this hypersexualized object? We're not.
They never do.
Has a man ever said that every woman
Should
that all,
be like
all
this?
women should look like this?
No.
I mean, it would be nice.
I would disagree. I wouldn't want women to look like this at all. But
Okay.
I still respect this as art. I still look at this as it's great art.
Seriously. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice that a lot of women have big boobs, but
Yeah.
it's not real.
Yeah.
It's a hypothetical scenario. And here's the thing, right? Here's the one thing I gotta give huge props to the publisher of this game, right? Official
Yeah.
statement regarding calls demanding censorship of Sans as Cyberpunk goes through. Like, see, a lot of these people, they're making moral outrage.
Yeah.
They're making moral outrage out of this. They're demanding censorship out of this. Our commitment to our audience and developers is we will never infringe on creative freedom of expression.
Yes.
With the recent of Sense, a Cyberpunk story coming to Nintendo Switch, we are aware of a large number of messages and demands aimed towards the game's console platform release based on lies, claims that it is explicitly pornographic, blah, 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 blah. Furthermore, voices of attempt to advocate making sale of the game untenable through demanding harsh censorship towards the developer's art style with threats to review bomb the game and harass the distributors. Let us be clear on this. We will not censor the game because of self-centered crowds who care solely about grandstanding. Fucking amazing.
Correct.
God fucking bless.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
Fucking bless. This is what we need.
base
This
top
is
hat.
what we need. This is 2021, man. This is the moment where you feel that 2021 is actually 2021 and not 2020 HD remastered. Seriously, a developer actually stand up with what they're doing, with what they're trying to do, and stand up with freedom and stand up with
Yeah.
creative expression. God bless.
This is
seriously.
based.
This is
Blessed and
absolutely
based.
fucking blessed and absolutely based. Seriously.
Base.
It was great. I'm giving huge claps on this one. Excellent. Wish more game developers actually do this, but no, they have to keep on demands and everything like that. They have to make sure that their PR is amazing and they're good at that. Seriously, the world of gaming exists for man's fantasy. There's still lots of outrage. It's still really stupid. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
I wonder why so many young women are happy with their bodies. If you're unhappy with your bodies, work to change it. If you are unattractive,
If you think you are unattractive,
if you think you are unattractive, like men also have issues.
Yeah.
That they think they are
Yeah.
unattractive. It's not a women or
It's
men
not a women
issue.
thing. Yeah.
It's
It's
not a
not
women
just
thing. It's a
women.
men thing as well. A lot of people think that they have issues with their attractiveness, right? But there are loads and loads of unattractive people getting boyfriends and girlfriends.
yeah.
If that's what you're into. If that's what you feel like. It just,
God.
if you have self-esteem issues, do not, this game is not, removing this game, censoring this game is not gonna solve that. Oh man, it's stupid. Interesting. Both the woke wankers and incel gamers who have been doing their best to irritate me recently have anime hentai yes.
Ooh.
It's one of those things, right? It's one of those. If you do not have any arguments to whatever you're trying to argue,
Yeah.
just
shut up.
those anime avatars have been harassing
Yeah.
me. What is it about the fixation of Japanese cartoons that rots their brains? Maybe because Japanese cartoons are good.
Maybe because they just enjoy it, even if in some way, in some universe, it does rot your brain. I don't know. Maybe they enjoy it.
Yeah, and yes, I know some anime is rather good, okay? Anime appeals strongly to these ASD because of its exaggerated and easy to understand emotional cues. In other words, they're expressive.
Yeah. So.
Anime appeals to pedophiles because child porn is legal in Japan.
No, it's
child
not.
porn is not fucking legal in Japan. What the fuck are you on about? Child porn is not fucking legal in Japan.
It's never legal in anywhere.
6760 donate to $1. I think they're just upset that they're not born being naturally curvy,
Yeah.
big boobs and butts, and they just can't change it unless they go through expensive cosmetics and or plastic surgery.
Maybe in the future they can.
Veronica does donate to $1. Women are unhappy with themselves because of other women's criticism. I mean, at this point, right? At this point, it's the same thing with the trans people, with trans people and trans communities, right? Every single time there's somebody's like, "Oh, you're making this game or this film, and it's completely inaccurate to trans experience," and then there are a bunch of people who's like, "Oh, it's actually accurate to my experience."
To my experience.
But it's not accurate to my experience. Like I say, okay, both of you just fight. Both of you just fight. Bare knuckle fucking cage match.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay a boxing ring and just both of you just here fight.
Both of you just deal with it. Just bare knuckle cage match.
Oh my God.
Okay? Death to the fucking end. Seriously. This applies to the women as well. Ding fucking ding. Oh man. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. It is quite a fetishy world. I sense there's a lot of sexual longing behind an obsession with Japanese cartoons. Why are so many of them cartoonists and game devs? That culture is rife with misogyny. It must be horrific for women. Actually, no. It is a
it's not.
blast to women.
Yeah.
Lots of way for them to create, to artistically express in
themselves,
how much
yeah.
they like anime boys. Should I play? I think I should play this. It's, oh man. There's also this. Those people claiming the artist is hurtful and claiming myself and many other women's natural body types are hurtful, they really should consider what the hell they're saying. Exactly. God fucking bless. Just told you, there are still absolutely base people on fucking Twitter. Seriously. Don't worry, they're just making it up so nobody's saying anything mean about you. What?
What?
Except we have seen people and screenshots, people saying my body type is dangerous and incites violent behavior. Yes, we have seen that.
Yeah.
We literally see there's somebody literally a couple of slides ago talk about how this kind of shit is bringing violence to women. Are there actual people or obvious throwaway troll accounts made by people to stir up? Are you this person is concerned trolling? Stir up easily. Are obvious throwaway troll accounts made people to stir up easily offended dweebs? I do not think that any of these are troll accounts. These
None of
people
those.
are legit. I'm going to, I guess conveniently before anyone can get screenshots or verify the tweets actually exist, huh? Even self-proclaimed anti-SJW subreddits can't find any specific instance of anyone doing anything Top Hat is claiming.
No way. I mean, we get some.
Fam, this is what we call gaslighting. Do you know what gaslighting is?
No.
Okay, gaslighting is essentially giving person ideas to distort their reality.
Okay.
To suggest them, oh, this actually didn't happen. But, and then you have to back on their minds like, oh, but this actually happened, right?
Yeah.
This actually happened. This actually happened. But this person is saying not. And the reason why this person is saying is because one, this person is lying, and two is because they want to mess with your head.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see.
That's what gaslighting is. They're
Okay.
messing up with your head. And this person blocks the account. So this person over here that have a conversation with. So
block the. Oh my god.
Of course.
Yeah.
Y'all never see.
I was thinking of this.
Yeah.
Goes back to our conversation on how to fix this Twitter thing. What if there's no retweet button? So let's say this. Let's hypothetically say this. People who are like this, like people who are complaining about all this stuff, do you think they are gonna follow people who have who disagrees with them? No, right?
No. I don't
Then then that means that the only things that they see on their timeline is from the people that they agree with. Therefore, they would not make any arguments. Therefore, it's a safe haven. But it also has these problems. So it also has its own problems. I'm just saying, get rid of the retweets.
Get rid of Twitter in general.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway, y'all never seen breasts, and it shows. Seriously, not everyone is a flat test like you.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, ranked. Absolutely taken down.
Jesus Christ. God damn. I forgot the best argument men can come up with is insulting people's physical appearance.
No, it's not.
No. Fam. I'm showing you that
Yes.
because this person insults another person's physical appearance.
Oh.
This is my
my
face.
God.
Do you like it? The custody lips that never washed before face, and then I annoy women before my brothers abuse me as a
my
child, so I take my
God.
anger out of random women, which part's your favorite? My favorite part is when the guy said that your chest is flat and you got so fucking triggered about it.
That you got so triggered and said that you should never insult, and then you straight up insult someone. Cool. Cool.
You can't actually objectify men.
Hello?
That's
Are you
the-
dumb?
You can't actually objectify men. Not really. That is just
That's just retarded.
press X on that.
That's
fam.
just dumb.
On a personal level, you can't. What do you mean on a personal level? On any level, you can
On
objectify
any
men.
level you can, yeah.
We'll get to show some. Don't worry. I have examples in how you can objectify men. But the normalization. Okay, let me just show you one quick one, right? This is a quick one. This is how you objectify women.
It's a quick one.
Objectify men.
It's
This.
a quick one. This
That is how you objectify men. If I objectify a man, but the normalization of man as a sex object is not really a macro. It is absolutely a macro
Yes,
thing.
it is.
You're just closing your eyes and pretend it didn't happen. I mean, literally, if you go out there to any industry, the K-pop industry, they objectify the living shit. They're making fan fictions of each of the members sucking each other's fucking dicks. Jesus Christ.
God.
If I objectify a man, he probably doesn't have a lifetime of being groomed or objectified in the past.
What?
That depends on
Does
the
that have
man,
anything
though.
to do with?
That depends on the man, though. If the man is like,
Yeah.
I think there's this horror. Who is it? Robert Pattinson, right? He talks about how the Twilight fans
Oh,
are
yeah.
absolute fucking insane. And
Yeah.
there's this story of how he eventually brought one of them for a date.
Yeah.
And he essentially just become absolutely a dick to them to the point where she just quits.
Ooh.
Seriously. So for women, it's like death by 1,000 cuts over and over again, inundated by interactions, messages, exchanges that beat into all of us the idea that women are objects. These women should get help. These
Yeah.
women should get help. If
Yeah.
they look at a bunch of messages,
Not justification on Twitter. They just should seek for help. Seek for actual official help.
men do not experience this. Men absolutely experience this.
But we just never talk about it because we don't really care.
We never talk about this because it's not just that. It's because if men express about this, they're not men. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Men do not experience this. Do not pretend they do. Just don't be obtuse. Don't be obtuse. No,
do you mean?
No, you. You're
No, you. Yes.
anti-SJWs think they're enlightened and savvy, but they're the most easily manipulated marks on the planet. You're the person. You are the same people who went. This anime image, this image of girls with big breasts is going to kill women. Is harmful to women. I think you have no rights to judge on whether or not people are being easily manipulated. No, Grant, don't get me wrong. There are anti-SJWs that can be easily manipulated,
Yeah.
but god damn. Anyway, the thing that I can't get over is the harassment is overwhelming focus on transphobia. What? And concerns that the game isn't family friendly enough for Nintendo, and the gamers think those are comments from SJW. Wait. And the gamers think those comments are from SJWs. They are. But they are though.
Okay.
But they are though. Transphobia and cries for family values comes from the Rights Playbook. Have you look at these people and assume, yeah, that's a Christian. That's a right-wing person. No. What?
Who in the right mind think there's much of transphobic SJWs that care a lot about sensory sexuality? It's called TERFs. It's called trans exclusionary radical feminists. In case you're not aware of that. Picture the Karen that wanted Harry Potter banned from your grade school. Wow.
Why?
You talk about Harry Potter. The author of Harry Potter is literally one of the most well-known TERFs. One of the most well-known freaking trans-exclusionary radical feminists out there. Wow, way to miss the mark on that. That's who cares a lot about Nintendo keeping games family-friendly, not SJWs. No. Just, the bigger point that blah 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 absolutely makes is that Top Hat's response to this harassment was to act as if they're standing up to some kind of politically motivated but it is politically motivated oppression. They appealed to anti-SJW BS and they got the reaction they wanted. Sian is right, stay mad gamers. Stay mad you.
Stay mad you. Yeah, you. Actually, no.
Why are you saying that we're the ones who's mad? You are.
Yeah.
You are the one who's mad. You are the one saying, you are the people who say that titties will cause destruction to the entire world.
Yeah.
Top Hat Studios' Twitter statement seemingly came out of the left field. It really isn't.
It's not.
It's not. They have receipts. They have proof. Once it got picked up, I have proof and receipt.
Yeah.
Once it got picked up by sites like Reset Era, well, it's Reset Era.
It's Reset Era.
It's Reset Era. Many question whether there will be widespread demands for censorship to begin with. If you are on Reset Era, you are going to be fucking insane. Seriously.
You're insane. Brilliant.
Yeah. Others suspected that the publisher released the statement for attention, which it did end up receiving along with support from... Okay, see, this is like what I talk about. Twitter, if you're going to talk about how containing the crazies, right? Yeah. Twitter is just like Reset Era. And that there are also developers, game developers who use it like a legit platform.
Yeah.
To go for their game devs and all of that. In the same way, there are people who use Twitter for their legit platform, not as a way to spread political opinions.
It's not. It's not designed to be one.
Title on Steam in the show of support. Twitter support from Twitter users who rushed to purchase the title on Steam in the show of support. I mean, I did. I am not even like too much of a fan of the game, to be perfectly honest, but I did because they did a great job. They did a great thing. I'm supporting that. That is, I mean, seriously. In response to this, Top Hat Studios published a 5-part thread on Twitter full of screenshots, emails, messages, and tweets criticizing Sense's art style and sexual.
They got receipts.
They got receipts.
They caught people in 4K.
But to say that these are criticizing the art style and sexualization, these are not criticisms. Do you think that any of these screenshots in the before are criticisms?
No. That's just wrong.
It's moral outrage. I somehow upset an army of anime avatars. Somehow these army of anime avatars are more base than you. Seriously, I just love that these army of anime avatars on Twitter making all of these base takes are oppressed as fuck.
Yeah.
Man, look at these. They got receipts.
Oh my god.
They got receipts.
They caught people in 4K. They got receipts.
You got this is this. I mean, I don't know how else. I don't know how else they're doing here. They got them in 4K. How did they?
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
They got them in 4K. Jesus Christ, look at this. 4K. So many of these screenshots, man. I can't even zoom in. I'm only in 720p. My god damn. There's so many. And let me show you a couple of come on. This one. This is your address XXX.
Oh my god.
Imagine. Like, imagine threatening to dox someone over fucking anime titties. Imagine. And you're telling me that this is criticism? This is criticism. Yeah, apparently trying to dox somebody is criticism now.
Yeah. That is criticizing on the
How did they get you in 4K? Disgusting. Hope you get shot. Wow.
Oh.
What a very thoughtful criticism.
Damn.
Disgusting incel garbage. Sick, twisted. Jesus Christ. Why is Nintendo allowing porn on a platform? Ridiculous. You better have a lawyer.
Oh my god. You better have a lawyer?
They are contacting Nintendo for this.
Oh my god.
Legit, they are contacting...
I actually legit want to see this in court.
Seriously. You fucking minimizing cons. Women are suffering for the pressure of body image. You have to make this. Hi, could you give me the name of your contact at Nintendo? And you wonder why these people try to speak out?
Yeah.
You wonder why these people say, no, we're not gonna censor our game?
Dang. Now that I've seen this, now that I've seen their receipt, the official statement just went up the bar of respect, man.
Yeah, seriously. Now that you've seen
Yeah.
this receipt,
See
all
the
of these receipts just show these are the kind of messages that they got over fucking big titties on a freaking video game.
Yeah, and then they state officially that they're not gonna take it down. They're not gonna take the game down. They're not gonna censor. That's just based.
A
That's
lot
just
of video game
true
developers suffer from this, right? A lot of video game developers get this. And most video game developers will say, yes, we're gonna change this design.
Yeah. Most of them do.
Most of them will go there, but not this.
Not
Not
this.
Top Hats, no.
Ooh.
Honestly,
That's
the screenshot of Top Hats posters look incredibly dodgy. How?
No.
How? As if they were all written by the same 12-year-olds.
So.
This is another. They're trying to gaslight you again, fam. They're like, oh no, just pretend that this doesn't happen. I agree with Siam Mara's article for Gamers. Sounds like a viral marketing attempt.
No,
This is a viral marketing attempt? Are you fucking kidding me? That's all of this, fam. All of this outrage is just viral marketing.
It's just marketing. It's just marketing, man.
But what's important is that their community is just simply vile. So
But
we're
you're
the
vile
ones who's
verse.
vile.
But you're vile verse.
We're the ones who are bad. Who are the bad people
Oh,
in the room.
God.
Top Hat Studios and Cyberpunk Game Sense. Anti-censorship or viral marketing. Yeah, they're actually making tinfoil hat conspiracy theories about how this is just a viral marketing
It's a
app,
viral
right?
marketing. Oh, God.
See, Top Hat Studios has stated it will not censor Sense, a Cyberpunk ghost story, although it looks like nobody even asked in the first place.
No. Oh, my God.
Can you, like, seriously, this person with a straight face said, nobody asked for this game to be censored.
Oh, my God.
The amount of gaslighting that this guy does. We've seen these people, they got caught in 4K!
They got
We've all of these people! They got caught in 4K! The public tweets here are relatively tame.
Relatively tame. All right.
Relatively fucking tame. What the fuck? I can't. Relatively fucking tame. Holy shit. Yeah, doxing is relatively tame.
Oh, my God.
They're not really calls for censorship. They contacted Nintendo so that the game can be pulled off of store. But no, there's not really call for censorship. Mostly peaceful protests.
Mostly There's literally someone who said, "Hope you got shot." Is that peaceful?
Jesus, man. So much as they are expressions of general disapproval towards the game's stylistic choice. It's because of the game's stylistic choice that they did all of that. They have not. They're expressing it. I can agree that they're expressing it. They're expressing it in a very hostile way. Also, a lot of them are justified. Yeah, a lot of them are
A lot of them are justified. Yes. Let's justify that person who doxed them. Let's justify it.
Art styles like this are outdated. That's not a call for censorship. It's a fact of style. That is actually a call for censorship.
That is a call for censorship.
Your opinion is I don't like the art style, therefore change it.
The art style is old.
I don't
therefore
like the
change
art
it.
style because it's harmful to women, therefore change it. That's not
That is
criticism.
That's censorship.
That is not criticism. That is a terrible. If that is criticism, that's a terrible criticism. Is it censorship when the anti-SJW crowds complained that Abby's arms were too big in The Last of Us Part 2? But her arm is too big in The Last of Us Part Except the difference here, right? Is I don't recall the anti-SJW crowds have ever said that this is a moral issue.
Yeah, it's just a
Her
context.
arms
kind of
are
issue.
big,
It's just a context issue.
but her arms are really big.
yeah, in an apocalypse.
In a zombie freaking her arms is like she's competing with Chris Redfield in a big ass giant freaking arms. Seriously. The DMs are more damning and I feel the deaths for receiving them. There's never an excuse to send death threats to real people. And yet you say that a lot of them are
and then
justified.
you say that it's justified and it's relatively tame. It's relatively tame. God.
Regardless of how you feel about them, I'm all for criticism of a text, but you don't take it to an individual level and make it about a real human being. That's the lowest of low. But Ultimately, this reads as a call to arms. It's pandering to people who will do exactly what this article is highlighted. Buy a game they have zero to no interest in to support a self-righteous ideological cause that doesn't exist outside of their own heads. The difference is these people actually buy the game.
Yeah.
If you have a video game or a game developer that will censor a game or change a game in a way that you find it good for you, in a way that you find it acceptable,
That's favorable to you.
these people over there, the ones who got outraged, will not buy it.
Yeah.
The ones who got outraged will not buy the game. Except in this one, the people who got outraged are you, and the developers like, we're not gonna stoop to these guys. And look, and guess what happened? The games got sold a lot.
Yeah. The people who support it buy it.
Good for them.
Good for them indeed.
Criticizing a game for its art style isn't censorship, it's criticism. But that's what you did, it's not criticism.
Yeah. But they're not criticizing.
They're not criticism. None of these are criticism. On the contrary, lambasting criticism and attempting to snuff it out with overblown marketing ploys designed to sell copies of a coming Switch port for a quickly forgotten game is far closer to the kind of censorship it proclaims to be rebelling against. On the contrary, asking the developers and demanding them to censor the game by saying that the game is harmful to women and literally threaten them by revealing their address is far closer to the kind of censorship it proclaims to rebelling against. My God. If only because censoring meaning and intentionally manipulating truth. Wow. This person is talking about how the developers is manipulating truth when that's exactly what you've been doing.
Yeah.
If Nintendo asked for Sense to be censored, you can guarantee it would have been. Ah, yes, it's one of those. Censorship is only a censorship when the publisher did it or when the government did it. But Nintendo didn't ask for it to be censored. Virtually nobody else did either. Wow.
Wow.
Do you see do you see the amount of gaslighting this person is just doing?
Yeah, now I understand what it means to be gaslighted.
Seriously, this is gaslighting.
It's just
right?
flat out wrong. Like it's just flat out saying the things wrong.
Flat out saying things that are wrong.
Straight up misinformation.
Just to make you go fucking nuts.
Yeah. Just to make you agree with this.
Just to make you question your sanity. The only parties talking about censorship and top hat are the people that is riled up to buy a game that nobody on either side really cares about. And yet here we are. And yet people are talking about this game.
Wait, if there's no rage over how this should be censored, the people on the side of defending the game probably wouldn't care about the game, right?
Yes.
God.
Seriously, this is stupid. Good article. No, it's not. It is not a good article. That really bears how cynically transparent that sad marketing stunt was by Top Hat Studios and how quickly the intended audience reacted to their children ate it up.
Oh my God.
As P.T. Barnum famously said, there's a sucker born every minute, and you are one of them.
And you are one of them.
Make a generic game, it doesn't sell, post a couple tweets from insane people on Twitter and pretend you're brave for standing up to them. It's not just...
It's not pretend.
You do not
they
understand.
actually are.
You do not understand the amount of power that some people on Twitter can do, right?
Yeah.
Some people on Twitter, they can make one tweet and it will go like 300,000 likes, even though the tweet is wrong.
God.
It can have the power to cancel somebody. A lot of cancellations, a
Happen
lot of
just because of a tweet,
outrage, a lot of drama happens on many people on Twitter. And yes, some of these people are outraged. Yeah, these people are small, but they are loud. These are the loud minorities on Twitter.
Yeah.
And guess who people tend to listen to? The loud ones, not the silent ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, protect women unless the politics are wrong, in which case let them run. Verimka does it to $1. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming.
Otherwise, let them run.
Morons will not buy your game. I respect the hustle if nothing else. Wonder how much they made from this. Also, those are some nice titties. Well, at least we can agree on that one. I've been saying it for a while, but it bears repeating that if your work is failing quietly and you're unscrupulous, you can absolutely get free advertisement and sales this way by pretending you're being criticized for insensitivity. You know, funny thing is, if this works out so well, why aren't a lot of people doing it? Why aren't a lot of game developers doing it?
Yeah.
If this worked out so well, it clearly worked.
Yeah.
This clearly worked. I ended up buying the game. Lots of people ended up buying the game on Steam and even on Switch. Now that it got released, because it's past January 7 now. Why hasn't anybody did it?
Yeah.
Why hasn't any game developer that got...
Yeah. I never see any other game developers or game publishers that release a statement like that.
Yeah.
If it works.
Seriously. But anyway, let's move on from all of that. Okay, what the hell is this? A fandom cop... Okay. Apparently, this person put themselves in the hospital. So if that's true, I have to ask. Why is someone's responsibility how you react to being told that they are being creep and normalizing someone harmful? Oh, okay. This is... So, this person over here is sending messages to somebody else's mother that the son or daughter or their child. Is their children is making fan fiction that are harmful to society or whatever. A fandom contacts someone's mother about their SPN fanfic. The writer ended up in a hospital.
Okay.
So this person contacted the writer's mother and talk about how the fan fiction or the fan fiction that the writer is making is harmful to whatever.
Yeah.
They contacted the mother, and the writer ended up in the hospital.
Okay.
Self-harming themselves.
Okay.
And this person's like, that's not my fault.
But it's yours. Like, it's straight up yours.
How can you how can you feel not guilty about this?
Yeah.
You contacted someone's mother over a fan fiction.
It's just supposed to be enjoyed. That's it.
Hypothetical situation. I tell someone's mom that they are writing and drawing. No, it's not a hypothetical situation. That's what you did.
That's what you did.
I tell someone's mom that they are writing and drawing explicit fan content of fictional adults with fictional minors. Am I responsible for their panic attack? Yes!
Yes.
Yes, you are! You contacted their mother! Why is that so hard to explain? It's over a fucking fan fiction!
Oh my god.
Am I responsible? Yes, you fucking are! Am I responsible for them saying, yes! Am I responsible for them checking it out? Yes!
You're responsible for everything.
As far as I'm concerned, that's not my responsibility. You fucking asshole. You are a dick. What? Holy shit. You are the absolute lowest of fucking low. What absolute fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Remember when I said the bottom of the barrel of human efficiency?
The bottom of the barrel of human... This is the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Especially if I did not in any way encourage this person to attempt self-harm or suicide. Oh, I did not encourage this person to kill themselves, therefore I am not in the wrong. Wow. I brought in an authority figure who can get into their brainwashed skull that romanticized fictional abuse can harm people. So in other words, you ask somebody that can tell them in that your opinion is the correct one.
Oh my god.
Red Mamma Mia donated $2. These antis doxing and calling their parents are really similar to people on the Kiwi farms. Different sides of the same coin. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Seriously. I have tattled to your mom because I want your mom to help you and get you to stop doing this freak shit. It's a fan fiction on the internet. Just move the fuck on. Does it really matter if it's... I do not care if it's a fan fiction of you genociding an entire freaking school.
Yeah, it's just fiction.
Just move the fuck on. I've not gotten her involved because I want you to call you a homophobic slur because you're... Wait. I have not gotten her involved because I want her to call you a homophobic slur. So... let me get this straight. You not only contacted the mother, but you contacted the mother precisely because you want to call the writer a homophobic slur? Because your ship happens to be pedophilic and gay? Seriously? To pro shippers, someone posts a meme picture of a fictional character pointing a gun to the viewer. Have you been threatened? The difference is, it's a picture of a character pointing a gun, not
An
a
actual
message
person
being
pointing a gun.
sent to the person's relative.
Yeah.
Or are you looking at a picture of a fictional character holding a fictional gun? This is a bad comparison. But this picture encourages people to hurt us. This is a bad comparison. This entire premise is stupid. Or is fiction incapable of encouraging real people to harm others? Wait, if you're the one thinking that, then why are you saying
that this person has a bad doing this freak shit?
So if you say that fiction is incapable of encouraging real people to harm others, why are you criticizing this person's fiction for encouraging fiction and for encouraging real people to harm others? You are dumb. Childhood friends to lovers works only when it's gay to be
What?
Just like enemies to lovers and any to lovers trope. I don't like it when straight people fall in love.
That's your opinion. That's it. Why do you have to gaslight everybody on that?
Look at this. See, anybody can say shit, this kind of shit on Twitter,
Yeah.
and look at these likes. Don't you just love it?
Exactly.
When little gay people know each other since diapers and hold hands or whatever, I think it's adorable.
Well, yeah.
Excuse me? When little gay people know each other since diapers and hold hands, whatever, I think it's adorable. Can I play this? I am playing this?
Police! Police! Police!
What the fuck?
Help! Police!
What?
Help!
What?
Police! Help!
What?
Help! Police!
Oh god.
That's just beyond compared. Like, yeah, I'm gonna think about Fujoshi stuff even when they're
Even when
and
they are-
still wearing
Oh my
diapers. Fucking hell. But if it's played straight, no way you're getting together. In fact, I think you're siblings now. What? You're the reason straight people hate you gay. Shut up, whore. Can we what?
What?
What? I love that people quote retweeting call me a biphobe for not mentioning bi. But yes, I said straight, didn't I? You can be dead sure I'm in cis hetero too. This is about overdone male to female relationship dynamics. After all, are you guys okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I don't like it when straight people fall in love. I mean,
I'm perfectly fine with this person's opinion on if they think that it only works with gay. Yeah, that's fine. But when you say that I don't like it when people fall in love, you're telling all people to be gay essentially.
the gay agenda, fam. Like I have a bunch of OCs who are minors and romantic and sometimes sexual feelings for adults because that's what I have like a minor. I have.
Gay?
Wait, hold on. Oh, I remember this. This is essentially a minor talking about making a story.
Yeah.
Making a story about his or their relationship with an adult, right? Where are your keys, diba? Right. I remember this. So this is a minor talking about fiction and making fiction about a minor's relationship with an adult, and this person is trying to justify why if I do it, that's perfectly okay, but any other person do it, that's wrong.
Okay. I was about to say that's cool. I was about to say that's fine.
I mean, seriously, I have a bunch of OCs who are minors, they're romantic and sometimes sexual feelings for adults, because that's what I was like as a minor. I have OCs who are predators and abusers. My writing about this shit is depiction, not fetishization or endorsement.
What?
But you are the one who writes that, though. You are the. It can be interpreted that way, especially when you write it in a way that is a lot.
That is fetishization, yeah.
And yet, literally, the idea of writing about my own experiences and my own pain are poisoned by people going, "Oh yes, queen, I ship this child with this adult. I'm so problematic." # sinning. Okay, so let me get this straight. You make a fiction involving a minor and an adult, and you are surprised that there are people who pair the two. I think you brought this on yourself.
Congratulations.
You played yourself. I'm not just gonna not have these OCs anymore for anyone, including myself, to ask that and be ridiculous and unfair. But it's like, it's hard, man. I just want to write about shit that pertains in my own life and experiences.
And so do people.
So are other people. I don't know, nothing is stopping me. Weird people online equating my word to their incestuous rape pic aren't a gun to my head. It's just the effect that they have had on queer trauma survivor writing communities is something that can't really just be ignored. Thinking the other day when Laz basically said they are afraid to fictionally cover topics related to sexual trauma because pro shippers have so profoundly equated depiction with romanticization by saying that romanticized, fetishized pedophilia is in fact just depiction. It's like, damn, me too. So essentially what you're trying to say is that it's okay if I do it because it's my experience, but it's not okay if anybody else is doing it because
if they don't have
it because they don't have the experience, because it's fetishization. How about just write it? I used to feel much more confident as a writer or artist whose stories have a lot to do with sexual trauma. Since surprise, I am a survivor of sexual trauma. But now it's just like constant self-doubt because of fucking pro-sippers mixing up depiction and fetishization. God bless pro-sippers, you're all such horrible people for doing this to other survivors. Maybe do not write stories where you try to, I don't know, have a relationship between minor and adult, because some people might think that it is something that they like. They're gonna fetishize that entire thing. I don't understand what you're trying. It's moving on from that. Okay, what is this? I am actually going to block you. I am a minor and I have to see this shit on my timeline. It's a person saying booba.
What's wrong with booba?
It's just a person. It's just thinking. It's just Pepe thinking booba.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? I'm actually going to block you. I'm a minor and have to see this shit on my time. Okay, so this person having the text saying booba is okay, is not okay, but Bakugo and
Oh my god.
but this My Hero Academia ship that I have on my profile picture is perfectly okay.
Fine.
Oh,
What the fuck?
what's wrong with booba?
I can't see. Oh my god.
It just,
Is
man.
people so... Are people so easily offended that they're offended by a picture of Pepe saying booba?
Oh, the light transphobia. Okay, he's rounding the corner. Let's see how long it... How is that transphobia?
Wait, what?
It's rounding the corner. Wait, hold on. Let's see how long this starts to full on bigotry. Light transphobia. Excuse me? Well, the soy insult. It's a pot shot at trans women. You don't even know on your own dog whistles, my god. Wait!
Straight up, I don't get what the fuck is going on. I don't understand.
Okay, so what this person is trying to say is that the soy insult is transphobic. Calling each other soy, whatever is transphobic.
Okay.
And this person is like, it's a pot shot at trans women. Okay, so we have to add that to the list of pot shots at trans women alongside
Yeah.
traps too, I guess. I might, what? You don't even know your own dog whistles, my guy. You don't know your own dog whistle. This person doesn't know his own dog whistle because he's not a dog. You're the dog. If you respond to the dog whistle, you're the dog. Why is that? Okay, what is this? Retweet to scare these people. Oh, it's the previous tweet. I don't understand jokes. Here's a pedo anime. I am very smart. This is not a joke. This person is being legit.
Yeah.
I don't recall this person being not legit.
yeah,
I don't
not
understand
legit.
jokes. Here's the pedo anime. How is this a pedo anime? It's just them holding hands. What? I mean, at the end of the day, hand holding is the most degenerate fucking shit in the timeline.
Yeah,
Don't get me
that's
fucking
true.
wrong.
That's true.
but pedo anime is, I think it's a bit too far. I literally do not understand what strict no contact with minors is supposed to do other than isolate them from people with wisdom and experience. Teenagers need guidance with themselves as much as everything else, assuming everyone is a predator. I'm putting this off. This should not be here. But anyway, hey Genshin Twitter, please spread this instead. I've deleted the old tweet because it carried misinformation and I jumped to conclusion to Dialogue's voice actor did not realize what the fan-made ship named Kyluk meant and did not want to support ship. Please do not spread hate.
Wait,
So-
what happened to Deluxe VA?
What happened to
What happened to him? Wait, let me check. Let me just...
Okay, let me just sum it up. Right?
No. I want to see. No, keep going.
Let me just sum it up, right? So what happened is, Deluxe VA retweeted a fan art of the Kaya and Deluxe.
Yeah, Kea and Deluxe.
Kaya and Deluxe, the ship between Kaya and Deluxe from Genshin Impact. So it's just a ship between two of the characters, and
Yes.
so many people are mad because it's an incestuous ship.
Okay.
Because it's an incestuous ship and therefore it's you can't do that.
Okay.
Even though it's not really that incestuous.
I don't
because,
even- wait.
Because the characters do refer to each other as brothers, right?
No, they don't.
Really?
I don't... They're brothers? This is a twist for me. I don't even know if they're brothers.
They refer to each other as brothers, apparently.
No, they're not. No, they don't.
They're adopted brothers. And because of that, they're like, oh no, this is bad. Incest is lose-cest or something along those lines.
Okay.
And they harass the voice actor because...
No, that's what I want to question. Who is this voice actor who retweets?
The Deluxe voice actors.
Which voice actor? Which...
I think it's the English one.
That's good.
Why? What do you mean that's good?
If it's the Japanese one, then he fucks with my boy Kensho Ono. They fuck with Kensho Ono. If that's the case.
Damn. Towards him. It was an honest mistake. I would expect voice actors to know ship names either. Just this is stupid. Again, they're not actual brothers. They're adopted brothers. But people
They're not. I don't know if they're brothers. Like, I play Genshin, right? And you telling me that they're actually incest? I don't know. I legit don't know. It's a twist for me. I don't know.
He said about this too, misunderstanding of both sides, merely mine. Yeah, it's an English voice actor. I make sure I'll stay away the K-Look hashtag going forward, but given the arc itself was safe for work, it doesn't show anything explicit, I would really rather not devote the next season explaining to myself over and over again.
Yeah.
It's just a fan art. You don't have to like
Yeah.
go to the voice actor like, oh no, how dare you retweet this fan art that I think is problematic. It's Genshin dude bros are the actual worst people in this fandom. Y'all reduce Mona's entire personality to my cute uwu waifu. Didn't they do? Aren't they doing that to every other
Every
female
other person,
character
yeah.
in Genshin?
Yeah.
You guys are so fucking weird.
So, what's wrong with that?
But that's the thing.
yeah.
What is this? What is this? Zhongli has to,
Yeah.
Zhongli has to live with a fat ass for the rest of his life and has to put a pillow between his ass cracks so his thick ass cheeks don't wake the other
Oh my
Arkans up.
God.
So it's not okay if I do it. It's not okay if
Yeah.
other people do it to female characters, but it's okay if I do it to the male,
male
characters.
characters, yeah.
Well, they what? Right. I hate how they reduce all the girls to sexual objects. It's disgusting. Set the person with the sucrose.
Oh my God.
Like, so many good artists I like only find out their account is full of K-Look. I mean, seriously?
So,
Why is
So?
this pairing? The reason why this pairing is so controversial is because they're adopted. They're brothers. They're adopted brothers. I'm so tired. Every single Genshin art I like ship K-Look. Oh no, they ship two characters that are not that I disagree with. Horrible. At this point, I don't even know what to follow at any Genshin
you know,
because
why don't you follow 0%? Like, why don't you delete her?
delete your account.
Yeah.
There's a 99% chance they ship K-Look or Chilumi. No, Chilumi is the name of two characters. Chi and Lumi. Chilumi.
Who's
I'm never liking Genshin fan
Oh,
art again.
yeah. Now I know. Okay, Chilumi, I think is indeed it says. I think.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's Childe. Yeah. I think.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay. There's also this. Okay. Let me tell you a story, right?
Yeah.
So there's this person over here who with the dumbest decision that he has ever made,
Yeah.
he decided to ask a 14-year-old
Yeah. Oh damn.
if rape fantasies are harmful.
Yeah.
And the 14-year-old answered yes. And then he said, "Hoo boy."
okay.
And then the person eventually proceeded to roleplay with the 14-year-old, doing the pyrocynical thing of role-playing with the 14-year-old.
Okay, then.
But the weird thing is, this person admitted, I've lost several friends I really cared about yesterday. Honestly, that's really hitting me hard now. I mean, you tried to roleplay with a 14-year-old.
That's what you
But
do,
but that's the dumb thing, right? The Gamergate pedo supporters are now getting in on this. You're the one who tries to
Oh
roleplay.
my god.
And trying to claim I'm a pedophile because some minor picked a fight with me about Pokemon porn. They're also trying to claim I'm a rapist because I talk about rape fantasies, not realizing that I'm the sub here. Wait, you're the sub to a 14-year-old? You're the sub in a rape fantasy to a 14-year-old?
That's even more fucked up.
That's even more fucked. Excuse me? What the fuck? Can you not engage with that shit, please? A, they're teens, not children. Teens fuck. Just because...
I love how it's just there's a double standard on. Well, if it's a 14-year-old and I fuck with them, they're teens. But if it's something like a 17-year-old, for example, like the recent thing with Carson, if it's a 17-year-old, yeah, they're a pedo.
Man.
Fuck that.
Just because you call them kids to make it sound worse doesn't make it untrue. Kids have to learn about how sex works from people older than them, like their parents.
And not you.
That is true, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying. What I'm trying to say is, yes,
That's
these
true.
kids should learn sex eventually. They eventually should learn sex. They should
you.
learn about not safe for work stuff, but not from strangers on the fucking internet. It isn't preying on them to say it's okay to have weird Yes, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. It is. Even innocuous statements like "you are more mature," "you are mature than how you old."
Yeah.
How do you say?
You're more mature than your age or something.
You're more mature in your age or something along those lines. Even just saying that sounds like an innocuous statement, but that is actually the kind of thing that pedophiles say on the internet. Like legit. Seriously. Why? Sexual fantasies is important in sexual intercourse. Any sex researcher could tell you that. We just do not have any sorts of sexual fantasies with strangers on the internet, especially anyone who is under 18, please do not have sexual fantasies with strangers on the. Do not have sexual fantasies with anyone. In anyone, period. Can you keep your not safe for work shit on by yourself?
By yourself, yeah.
Oh my god. And now we move on to this. Oh, this is the dumbest fucking controversy. This is the dumbest freaking hoopla in this. Oh my god. It's the kind of hoopla that pisses you off, right?
Okay.
So, this is an art from April of last year.
All right.
This is an art from April. And for some reason, it got so much traction this year.
Oh,
Why?
God.
Because the artist is doing cultural appropriation, etc., etc. All the typical stuff. Who the fuck told you this was okay? The amount of racism and cultural appropriation in all of your work is disgusting. How is this cultural appropriation? This looks fucking cool.
That looks badass.
That
honestly.
looks fucking
That looks
badass.
fucking badass.
I mean, if they draw a Balinese art of it in a way like this,
dude, I'm
fucking draw
following.
me.
I'm
I'd
immediately
fucking
following.
follow.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This looks like if Gaius has a warrior stance.
All of your artworks are full of appropriation and fetishizing. Wow. Look at that hammer and sickle, fam.
Oh.
I mean, of course. Of course it's coming from a hammer and sickle account. Listen to the native people in your replies and delete this.
Are they native? How do you know if they're natives?
Antano, I cannot read katakana. Oh my god. This, I need to improve in Japan. Deleting because the artist apologized and I don't need any more Nazi piss babies in my mentions. Hope you feel great about being transphobic, racist, misogynist to anyone who calls out. Well, you have a freaking hammer and sickle on your profile. I'm just gonna move on. Yes, exactly. It's shocking how people know about especially on Great Mystery Monday. I knew. It's so weird seeing all these weebs dying on my favorite artist is Japanese and therefore can't be anti-indigenous. Ooh, how like please read the book or something. That and Japan still attempts to harm indigenous people like to this day. Hello, of course the art is fucking stupid. And they didn't even genuinely apologize either. They made money off the art. They should be keeping back to
What?
Stop it. Please, this hurts to read. Please listen to native voices. We're tired of being spoken over. Why are you upset over something so trivial?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
No. But seriously though.
That should be the question asked to everyone.
Man. Oh, if someone makes their brand off of Native American imagery and does not bother to do any research, it's not politics, it's just disrespectful. How is it disrespectful when literally Native Americans are coming into the replies and say, this looks badass?
Yeah.
Which one should we believe? Should we believe the obnoxious ones or
Yeah.
should we believe the ones
The
that are
ones that
positive?
say it's badass. Yeah.
Stop with the you did nothing wrong. It's not submit to dumb Westerners when they make image off of it. Not sure how many times it has to be said, but just because some don't have a problem with it does not erase the harm it does to those that do. So,
What?
So
So
essentially,
because you feel harm, therefore you should be prioritized.
yes. So essentially, what you're trying to say here is, just because these people don't have an issue with it doesn't mean that doesn't mean I don't have an issue with it. And therefore you should only care about me.
Don't care about them. They don't have an issue with it. Therefore, don't care about them.
Look at that ratio as well.
Oh my god.
The fact that people are choosing to ignore the native voices, but they don't. They and even attack them for voicing their opinions of their culture is disgusting. Okay, my question is, who should we trust? Should we trust the people who say this art is badass, the native people who say this is badass, or the native people who say that this is wrong?
Yeah.
Because you said, but just because some don't have a problem with it doesn't erase the harm to those that do. Okay, that means that some people are offended. So we should make it of everything. People are going to be offended by everything.
Yeah.
I can shake this and say, please donate to my Streamlabs link down below, and someone will get offended.
People will get offended, right?
Okay, but first of all, in its culture is a multiple diverse and varying cultures. And secondly, you can study and learn all you want, but you still shouldn't be making the art that you have been making. It's weird as fuck. I genuinely love their culture and will continue to learn and study their expressions so as not to be disrespectful. The guy is trying his hardest, man.
What's wrong with this? What's wrong with
The guy's doing his best, but it's like, no, you're not doing enough.
Oh my god.
Fuck me. I seriously though, seriously. These people just tell these people to fuck off at this point.
Yeah.
Who is they? Which culture? Whose expressions? Name one tribe right now. I dare you.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Because the guy is like, oh, but I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to be respectful to everybody. But no, you're not trying to be respectful. You're trying to be, you're just pretending, etc. Fucking hell. There are multiple cultures. Indigenous people are not a monolith. But you're the one treating them as a monolith.
Yeah.
You're the one doing that by saying native people are offended. But not all of them are. So who's the one treating one as a monolith? Anyway, either way, their culture is not used for an aesthetic or brand. Especially if you are indigenous yourself. This does nothing to alleviate the harm caused to natives who spoke out. Alleviate the harm. So what you're trying to say, this does nothing to not offend them. Who gives a shit?
Gives a shit.
Who spoke about it have been endlessly harassed because of it.
What? How are they harassed?
They are harassed because they say that they're offended. I mean, you brought this on yourself. Genuinely love whose culture prioritize actual people over bastardizing cultural images. How is that bastardizing? I do not get it. Too many of my mutuals had to lock because of ceaseless racist harassments from your supporters. Put your money where your mouth is.
What?
Too many of my mutuals had to lock because of ceaseless racist harassments from your supporters.
At this
Get
point,
off of Twitter.
At this point, if I'm the artist, I'm just sticking off.
I'm just
off.
stay on Big Sif.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is just
Fuck.
stupid. If someone makes their brand off of Native American imagery and does not bother to do any research, it's not politics, it's disrespectful. Stop with the you did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong.
It's not submitted to dumb Westerners when they make their image off of it. Not sure how many times this has to be said, but just because someone don't have a problem with it does not erase the harm it does to those that do it. Wait,
Oh my
I think we read
God.
that. I know we read that. Haven't we read this? Anyway,
Yeah.
this is cultural appropriation. You need to listen to Native people in your comments. We already did, and they say it's badass. Oh my God.
God.
Oh man, I am native and this is badass. Good work. Seriously though, but seriously though, can I just give wreck on base archer right
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
there? But seriously, God damn it, God bless you, Archer, coming in and giving same base things, base fucking Archer.
Based, indeed.
Oh my God. As a white person, I don't have a place in native discussion.
Then don't stop right there. Just don't.
But he's going to give an L to himself anyway. But I absolutely stand behind them and will reinforce what they think on the matter. I know it's been explained by them before, but it's not their job to have to constantly police people. Then don't!
Don't. Oh my God, this is so dumb.
Indigenous and black people shouldn't have to constantly stress themselves with having to get after racists. That is literally not racist. Okay. It is a white-made problem.
Yeah.
And requires more white voices to stop it.
Oh my God.
There are gonna be native people that enjoy the art, yes. Yeah, you pretty much erase their voices. Their voices don't matter.
Yeah. The voices
Each person has their own opinion. And apparently the opinion that
The
matters is the
yours
opinion
matter,
that
yeah.
yours that people that are offended. From what I've seen from following at this beginning, I saw more people upset. A lot of those people have hid their accounts because of racism. I will stand by them. Those people who say that they are offended on an art that literally has nothing offensive in it whatsoever. And they went on.
I still don't. No one actually says anything on how the art is actually offensive.
It just say, oh no, it has our aesthetics, and you're stealing our aesthetics.
Fuck. Look,
Okay.
dude, if the artist, yeah, like you said, if the artist makes something like from Bali, and like if they took like maybe like the what do you call it? The carvings of Balinese culture, I fucking love it. It's badass.
Atlas is literally appropriating Balinese.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't Barong essentially a cultural appropriation in persona? But I fucking love it. It's
Barong
so
and
cool.
Randa is in persona.
Yeah.
But we fucking love it.
It's like the design in persona is so different than the actual design that we have here, but I don't fucking care. It's represented. It's cool. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
James donated $5. The can was shaken. Thank you so much
cool.
for the
Let
donation.
me shake some more.
We're just shaking some more. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. Anyway, a lot of those people have hit their accounts because of racist. I will stand by them. Okay, as a native, can you please let him create art in peace as I like it? Thanks. Fucking thank you. Seriously. Can I just give huge clap? Absolutely base. See, there are base people on Twitter. There are absolutely fucking base people on Twitter like that. All right, guys. One person who agrees with a racist says it's okay. Nice. Problem solved. Yes. Literally.
Yeah.
This is about a bunch of people's opinions. They say they don't like it, and then a bunch of people's opinions say
Yeah.
they like it.
Yeah.
But these people's opinions, they agree with the racists, therefore they are morally wrong, and
therefore
our
they're
opinion
wrong.
is right. No.
I'm also at how the fact that the art was posted at April 2020.
Yes.
It's like, are you really that bored that you have to look for art from April 2020 to rant about? Do you not have anything to do, diba? Just make a game or something.
And here's the best part. Did you just seriously say that you wanted to listen to their voices, then block and quote tweeted me?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
So,
Yeah, I understand. What's wrong with people?
he went on
my
to say,
God.
I am going to listen to native voices. Here's a native voice. Oh, not your
No,
voice. Block.
no. Shut up. Here, shut up.
Fucking. Oh, man.
Oh, my
I want all the weeps in the replies to shut the fuck up with the Westerners ruining or bullying Japanese art. But that's literally what they're doing.
That's literally what it is.
And actually listen to indigenous voices to raise concern about this artist's issue of appropriating indigenous culture into aesthetics for their art.
Oh, the timing.
Latin here with Native American mother. Dude, your art is awesome and I don't really think that's offensive from any type of view. You're actually representing those people's beliefs in a cool way which a people come across the globe can see it.
Cool.
As an Apache, a full-blooded Native American whose grandfather fought alongside Geronimo,
Damn, that's cool.
I admire your artwork. It's amazing. Please continue to do your work. I also like to smart Japanese, learn the Japanese culture. Thank you for such amazing expression.
See here, dude, there. Now
What's
these
wrong?
people actually present what they feel about it.
Seriously. Yeah. You said you should listen to indigenous voices? Here
Here are the voices.
are the voices.
Listen to it.
Oh, no, these voices agree with the racists. Therefore, it's wrong.
Therefore,
though.
it's wrong.
Oh, Jesus Christ. See, there are base people on Twitter. There are absolutely fucking base people. Let me remind you, among the craziness, there are still base people on Twitter. I can't comment on the things you said, but I can say I'm Native American that I love this type of style. It's unique. God bless you all. Seriously, these are the kinds of people that we need on Twitter.
Yeah.
Positivity among all of this fucking negativity.
Not those fake police, but
Seriously.
these.
And what I feel so bad for the artist because the
Yeah.
artist legitimately tried to research, right? Thank you for your reply. Please forgive me that I did not have perfect knowledge from the beginning. I became interested in Native American through manga and anime. Isn't that fucking amazing?
Yeah.
At that time, I used it as a motive for aesthetic purposes, as you say. It was from 2013. I wanted to get the right knowledge from them. I was listening to Lakota culture and read Lame Deer, Rolling Thunder's dictation, Native American life skills. Seriously,
Dude.
the guy's learning. But no, that doesn't matter. You have to agree with our opinions.
First, then you can learn.
Jesus Christ. It's a fetishization of a culture and the stereotypes are incredibly racist and something Native people fight to this day.
What?
You are fighting...
You're fighting an invincible opponent.
You are fighting over an art that was made in April last year. What a noble cause you're going into.
Yeah.
Headdress, the paint, the red skin, everything is incorrect, and then we have attractive character displaying it all. Oh, God forbid!
Wait, did he just low key say that people who are native aren't attractive?
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I have a meeting at 8:30. Racist!
Now that deserves an Okuyasu. God damn.
Damn.
Explain why the native people you draw look so offensive. They're often drawn with animal-like features and red skin. Having a whole moment called Aztec is just indigenous artists are beginning to point out. How offensive this is. Stop. Jesus Christ. They're harassing this dude. I'm sorry this is long, but literally what the fuck are you doing drawing Wendigos? What the fuck is the problem drawing Wendigos? Wendigos
Damn,
are
that looks
freaking cool.
badass.
That
Legit.
looks
I haven't seen
badass.
this. That looks fucking dope. What the fuck?
I don't see what's wrong with this. That is cool. Seriously, I saw this person's art. A Japanese person's entire feed is appropriated art for various indigenous people. For the first time today, I'm glad so many people are criticizing them. No!
What?
None of these... Are any of the tweets that I've been showing are criticisms?
It's not. It's just
No.
It's just people butthurt.
It's just people butters just going, no, your
Yeah.
image sucks. Your image is racist. Your image is racist is not criticism. It's not an argument. That's not a criticism. It's not okay to appropriate. Way to show appreciation on compressed cultures to use them as aesthetics void of context to build your brand. That is not criticism. That is you saying this person is racist.
God.
The guy just went on to apologize to the entire thing. I feel bad.
Yeah, I feel bad for the fucking artist, man. At this point, I'm just gonna go away from Twitter. Like, dang, this must be hard on the fucking artist, man.
Japan is artist. My art seems to have made some people upset. I'd like to identify and learn why. And at Twitter, degenerates with no personality. Don't listen to these Westerners. In fact, listen to me, a Westerner. Tell you why those Westerners are wrong and explain why for you.
Isn't that
Here,
exactly?
I am not a Westerner, and let me tell you this: this person can draw whatever the fuck he fucking wants.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want to talk about cultural appropriation, fam,
Yeah.
let me show you this. This is a legit cultural appropriation, right?
Okay.
On a quest to purchase her first Mahjong set, Kay discovered that the artwork and traditional styles, while beautiful, was all the same and did not reflect the fun that was had when playing with her friends. And nothing came close to mirroring her style and personality. So
Wait,
essentially, these bunch of white women came in and changed the Mahjong to look like...
Wait, what? Wait, what?
So they look at the Mayon tiles and they're like,
Yeah.
nah, that looks ugly as fuck. We're gonna redesign it.
What? Okay, now I see how that's actually bad. It's
There was-
just representing the art, the visual style.
There was so much potential in the works and expressions called out during the game. Cracks, born flowers, and winds. And he decided the vulnerable game needs a respectful refresh.
You mean
That's-
respectful refresh?
This is... why? This is what you guys should be outraged about. The cultural appropriation Twitter. This is what you guys should be outraged about. This is just stupid. My god. Okay, what the fuck is this? POV. I just asked you why you hate game journalists and you showed me the Cyberpunk 2077 GameSpot review, some dude playing Cuphead tutorial from 9 years ago, something called the Zoe post, and you shit your pants.
What happened?
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? POV, defeated and shit on. You've accepted my tutelage and made the first step towards your ascension to gamer god. What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? What?
What is this?
What are you doing? This is officially 2021's most cringe-inducing tweet. Let me know it gets stopped. Stop trying to twist the context so much. Agenda is unreal. I don't know what the fuck is that doing? What is supposed to do it even doing? I don't get it.
Yeah, I still don't get it.
I don't get what is. Somebody stop me from always looking this good.
What?
How much of a smug prick are you that you have to take a selfie in a mirror? Like, I look good.
Oh my god.
Put mustard on my shirt or something. Throw food at me. I don't know. This is illegal. I am attracting unwanted attention from 280 extremely
What the
sexy
crap?
people. Dude. Okay, dude. Why are you... Sophia Norwich Slow. Chick would DM me to share her stories back when I was popping up in the degenerate communities. I'm glad you found a groove on Hondo. Heart respect. Come on, man. You're better than this. It's just kind of petty and unnecessary. Obviously, he's not better than this. Nah, I'm just better than you and Sophia Norwich. Seriously? What are you doing, dude?
What's going on? I don't understand.
Why? He's salty that people are mad at him.
Yeah, I know, but like, of course people are mad at you.
Russia State Media mouthpiece really do be getting some false notions graduate about themselves. Bro, she legit used a photo of me, handsome always, in my room,
God.
clean
Oh
always.
my god.
What? Wait. I've never seen a dude think so highly of himself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, but if there's a person who's like, I am handsome and clean and
Yeah.
smug as fuck, I
punching
don't
his face.
trust. I don't trust that. Some kind of sex pest, creepy male feminist, aren't you? Because she knows her 99% ugly audiences will gobble that up. I will always cherish our connection. You're a good dude too. Damn right. I will never forget the night at the Monster Cat party where you were like, wanna make out with a random Indian dude?
What?
I showed your wedding ring, you nodded in understanding, and we've been friends ever since.
What? The fuck is going on?
Dude thinks so highly of himself that he's so confident that he's gonna be able to pick up chicks that he just went to some random chick and go, you wanna fuck with me?
Fuck.
It's so fucking cringe. I just don't get it. Homophobia is understandable.
What? What? That's how you make an opening statement right now. Like you open the door, gets in. Homophobia is understandable. God.
What a fucking opening statement. Yeah, homophobia is understandable. Just imagine going into just random Twitter. Like, yeah, I think the Holocaust is perfectly justified.
Holocaust is perfectly justified.
Fuck. Transphobia is not. There's so many reasons to hate gay people. Excuse me. What the fuck? Most specifically, white gays. But there's never a reason to be a transphobe. I'm calling Okuyasu on this one. I don't care.
Okuyasu! I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I haven't been getting dirty. Racist!
Man. Oh, man. Okay, what is this? From today, there's no VAT on women's sanitary products. Tampon tax abolished.
What?
Okay. Good policy, but is this obscene image really necessary?
What do you mean obscene image?
It's the image of a tampon. What do you expect?
What do you expect?
Like, you do see how bizarre it is to call a tampon an obscene item, right? It's the image of a tampon. I don't know what to expect. It looks like a sperm. But it's a tampon though. The image in question is, there's an implication of bodily fluids and the particular curvature of the specific image is overly suggestive. What do you mean? So essentially it looks like a sperm.
But
okay?
it's a tampon. You blind?
Curvature genuinely asking what the curvature is. Oh, he's not even asking the entire thing. Oh, it's
oh my god.
It's not even asking the entire thing. The fact that it looks like a woman's skirt.
Wait, it's like, is this dude saying that it has to be straight? Is he's
I
saying
think
it
that's
like,
what he's trying to say. But I think what he's also trying to say is that that tampon got some big ass.
oh my god. That's a troll, man. That's a troll. I don't believe that's a real person.
That's fucking stupid. Okay, what is this? will.i.am said it hurts that Black Eyed Peas are not considered a black group just because they had a huge international success.
Wait, what?
It hurts that Black Eyed Peas are not considered a black group just because they had huge international success.
That's not
Wait,
why.
what? Black people who separated themselves from black community love to start crying about how they don't feel black enough. But I thought two members of the Black Eyed Peas are black, aren't they?
Black, yeah.
The call is coming from inside the house. Light skins, biracials, middle school anime nerds, black people who cry about talking white, boogie folk, etc. Everyone who actively worked to separate themselves from blackness in order to feel special sing the same song.
What?
So essentially what this person is trying to say is that if black people are successful, they're not black. Can I call Okuyasu on that one too?
Okuyasu! I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I haven't been getting dirty. Racist!
Oh my god.
I
Then what do you want for black people to be, man?
I don't get it. Oh, this one is only slightly stupid.
Yeah?
Oh man, so here's an image from a character in Cowboy Bebop. Oh snap, what's the sauce?
Yeah, I think I seen this. I think I would read also.
I mean.
Oh my god.
I mean.
That's just
Dude,
dumb. I don't believe someone can be that stupid.
How can...
Oh my god.
Oh man, it is your profile picture.
Oh my god.
But for real though, that's the dumbest shit. Ah, there's also this. Hey, can you draw me and my husband? I love how you draw. Oh sure, here are my prices. Right? Okay,
Yeah.
these are normal prices for commissions,
Yeah,
right?
so-
It's paid. Really? We're doing this again?
We're doing this again.
We're doing this again, right?
We're doing this again.
We're doing this again. Yeah. Are choosing beggars. Are choosing beggars.
Choosing beggars.
You can order it here. It's paid. Yes, I do illustrations for money. Well, duh.
Duh.
Money is the root of all evil.
Why is that the problem? Why is that the issue?
To do with anything, but we're gonna say it anyway. Oh, you can get rid of yours by giving it to me.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
Fuck me, dude. How did they catch you in 4K on that one? That is the L has been taken. My God.
I
Okay.
still understand how this person saying money is the root of all evil will just get him his commissions free of charge.
Oh man,
you?
but for real though. This is fucking dope. I forgot to get the artist. But anyway, thank you so much for joining in the stream. This is the end of the APB. This is the first episode of APB. Freaking dope. We actually passed the $69 for this week. You guys
it's not even the first hour.
it's not even the first hour. We've already passed $60. So thank you so much for joining in.
Thank you so much for
giving in the donations. It's been 3 hours, man. Lots of exhaustion. Have you taken a bath?
No. Yeah, I need to after this. And then probably sleep.
Yeah, seriously, every single time I do this stream, like, it's so tired as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Still freaking tired as fuck. Just exhausting so much fucking rage, but god damn, dude. Anyway, thank you so much for joining in. It's been an absolutely great stream. Blessing. I haven't actually quit Firefox all this time. I'll see you guys.
We'll see you in the next stream. I'll see you in the next stream.
I'll see you guys in the next stream. Same time, APB stream. Take care.
Same time. APB stream.
I think I got the Rona, fam. Jesus Christ.